We're back. We're here. We're live.
We're here.
All right. Welcome, everybody. It's Dungeons & Dragons Nights. Hey, John. How's it going?
And we're
hey,
late.
look. Deft and Dorky is here. No, we're not late. We planned 10 minutes to keep him waiting.
Yes.
How this
It
works.
wasn't technical problems that we have every single week with the same person.
As you can see, he's getting a little bit worse.
I don't know what you
A
guys
little
are
bit
talking
worse. He sounds okay, though.
It's our
Sort of.
ultimate. It's our ultimate plan, just to make him look so bad that we look awesome.
Yep.
You know what it is? It's the fungus. It's invading his screen as well. That's what's going on. Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
next, Francisco.
Yeah,
What?
dude. You're gonna have fungus in your lungs, dude.
Why?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
me and
you
you.
no,
brought- you
no,
breathe
don't
in the
remind
fungus.
me.
Yeah,
No,
you
don't
got
remind
that
me.
fungus juice in your lungs, dude.
All right.
We're gonna be
it's
harvesting
fine.
truffles
It's
from your
fine.
lungs in a month.
It's fine. It's okay. It's okay.
Lung truffles. The best delicacy.
I took a risk. Okay.
1 second.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
not
you're
prepared.
gonna look like me, alright?
Got my crit cards.
So
Oh.
you should be happy for yourself. Me and you can
Yeah,
look
yeah,
the
different
exact same.
headphones
Me and you
every
could be the ugly people, alright?
Yeah,
They
poor
could
David.
be
you can
both
join the
equally
ugly club.
hated.
David has had every stream. David has had he's had different headphones. He's had a different microphone, and he's had a different computer every stream. So,
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
And yet somehow you
This
haven't
stuff is-
spent any money.
and somehow it gets worse and worse. Oh, hey, Hesha, how's it going?
One day.
Eve Online Night. That's next week.
Next week.
All
Next
right,
week, no cam at all.
just Eve Online.
Just Eve
Let me
Online.
get my pages open and all that. All right, so anyone have anything to say? Any announcements or anything like that? Do we have anybody have anything? Only
Do you
important
have an
things.
announcement?
No, I don't have anything to say.
Never had
I'm not
any
important enough for
announcements. I don't know where
announcements.
you're getting this crap from.
You want me to start plugging my own stuff every week?
Nope. Keep your mouth shut.
Not yet.
All right, so it's Dungeons and Dragons time. It's Friday nights. That's our thing. Last week, we've been doing this, by the way, for a long time, but we've just picked it up with Talespire. We should introduce Talespire and make sure people know what we're talking about. Talespire,
the video game.
Hey, it's
Yes.
Talespire.
it's
in the
fancy,
title of the
fancy.
thing.
Roll
That's the name
20.
of the game.
It's well, it looks like that. That's Talespire. That's what we're using for this campaign.
Good old Talespire.
And so that's how this works. We've been playing this campaign for a while, but we've just moved it over to online because of this thing. And I'm sorry, I moved Joe around a little bit. Okay.
Talespire. Woo.
All right. So last week, you guys were at the city of Adro, outside the city of Adro, with the former slaves, who are sort of the former slaves who are now the freer of other slaves. And
Yes.
you agreed to help. You've spent many a days with them. Maria and Daz, whose Daz is missing. You got Torin, who's also missing as well. And a lot of other
dead.
folks we've all spent many a day with. They're having some issues with a necromancer nearby named Alzira, and you agreed to escort them across the mountains into this newfound temple that was being claimed by a vampire, which you killed. But before you do that, you went south to the town of South Shore, the invisible town of South Shore. You picked up your magical items, which all but one broke. Who got it? David got his eye patch.
Yep, and that's
Bert,
it.
Bert got his eye
That's it.
patch, and that is it.
We broke the sword.
Everything else
The only
broke.
thing that really mattered.
Elian felt a little bit bummed about it, so he agreed to buy you a new sword. So there's a new sword for Shiro on the way. But you,
Listen, the only thing that mattered was my eye patch, and that's all I care about.
Ooh, David,
You
you're
don't
loud.
even have a broken eye anymore.
David, you are loud. How do
You
we turn-
shush, I had one, alright? This will give me the memory.
The memory.
Let me turn David.
I remember fondly the
Let me
days
turn
I
David
only
down
had
just a
one
bit.
eye.
He's yelling at me. Turn you down just a bit. There we go. David, say something.
Hello?
There you go. Okay.
Hi.
So you guys left South Shore with you brought Tova, who you rescued from the vampires, to South Shore to bring her back. You left her there, and
Yep.
you have left South Shore. You set on the road west towards the town of Natak, and you're going to be eventually heading up towards back to Adro to get the last hope ex-slaves again.
Yes.
So we ended at a bridge conflict. You saw some Empire folks on the bridge. You've never seen Empire folks. Well, yesterday you saw a bunch floating around this part of the world. and you saw some hanging out at a bridge, including a big automaton, a big spooky automaton hanging out, causing all kinds of problems. He blew up.
Killed him dead.
Jack got a bit of an explosion to the face. Jack also got some fungus in the lungs, trying to help out poor
Wait,
Bert.
I got some crystals.
He got some crystals, right?
Like,
right?
yeah,
He's gonna
like half
crystal
a dozen
healing.
crystals.
Yep. Maybe that'll fix
Breathe
your
the crystal
fix your
juice.
fungus.
Yeah.
That's not gonna fix my fungus.
At least heal those energies.
I swear, if that fixes your
Uh,
fungus, I'm gonna get
I'm just gonna. My character's ignoring the fact that he smells.
That's
bad.
that's
the
that's the
fungus
best solution to any
immediately.
sort of sickness you may get. Just ignore it.
Yeah.
It'll go away.
You just think really hard about it not happening. You
Yeah.
know what,
Yeah.
fungus?
It's all
Stay
in your
away.
head. Just get a good
That's
night's
it.
sleep. You'll be fine.
That didn't happen.
I think about not getting sick and I say, don't get sick. And then I don't
Yeah.
get sick. It works every
Yeah.
time.
That's all it takes. If only
Don't
modern
say what's
medicine would
what
just catch up. All right,
Power
so
of the mind, baby.
you guys are on that bridge. You've just passed the bridge. You destroyed the automaton and the army, and you're making your way west to Natak.
Yes.
You get a bit closer.
Grand
This
old
is sort of in. There's the occasional little building you see. You've been this path before. Very rarely, but you see the occasional building. You see a couple little caves in the side of the walls where they farm spiders. Everything is quiet. It's all eerily quiet here on the path, and no signs of spiders. No, you see the occasional house empty. You're a couple more hours down the road. It's starting to get dark now. You've made your way all the way from South Shore to here, so it's getting dark. And you figure you've got about maybe a couple more hours until you get to Natak, and then you turn north to get to Adro. I'd show my map, but I don't know. I didn't have it pulled up, so just remember the map from last time. So you got a couple hours before you get to Natak, but it is getting dark. Do you want to press on, or do you want to take a nap?
How far out are we?
You're another day before you get to, not a whole day, but another good 8 hours before you get all the way up to Adro. Maybe 10.
We could probably just.
I'm cool with
You know,
whatever.
We could
I'll
make
take
a
I
make
want
a
to take
camp
a
for the
long
night.
rest. I wanna
We're not
take a
taking a long
I'm
rest right now.
hello.
I'll take a short rest.
You take a short rest. A short 8-hour rest.
Short 8-hour rest here in the pockets. So you in the little caves. So you got, it's all quiet around here. You know there's little spider caves around here, so you can try to do a survival check, Ranger, if you want to try to find a spot for camping for the night.
Do we want to camp in a spider cave? We can stay outside the spider caves.
Wait, doesn't the fire like scare them or something?
No, fire does not scare them. Past experience.
All right, where do I roll for that? Because I don't know if we were supposed to join a room or.
Are you in the? Should be in starter one. In the that's we're just in the starter build. Starter roll. You know what? Let's go to the Let's go to the mountain mountain pass. Everyone see it? Go to board mountain pass.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh yeah, mountain pass. Perfect. Okay, I couldn't remember which one that was, but it's perfect.
Let me look up. And what was I rolling? Survival?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
So pop you guys down. Oops. Over here. And old Jack. Jack's gonna find you guys a good spot. Bert. Rook. And Shiro. You guys see it? Everyone here?
Yeah, I'm on the map. I just don't see the characters yet.
Yeah, I think you usually click your name and it usually pops you in there pretty quick.
It'll take a second.
Right now it's just saying waiting for GM on GM.
Are you at the mountain pass?
You gotta go to the boards and go to mountain pass.
Yeah. Spacebar, boards, mountain pass.
Oh, there we go. Okay.
My name isn't even popping up on. Oh, there it is.
There it is. Yeah, you just gotta give it a second.
Oh yeah, it does take a little while.
Uh-oh. It is taking a bit. Hold on.
Oh, it's nighttime. Hang on. Let me get the nighttime going.
Oh, there we go.
Let me get some music.
Yeah.
We need some
Yes.
what do we need here? It's quiet, so we're gonna go like
Diablo music in.
Some Diablo.
Everyone
Everything's
likes
just
the Diablo
The
music.
music
Yeah.
is just good. It's all around.
It's
Like,
good, yeah.
It's just all around good music.
Blood Harvest, that was it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Sure.
I always do my blood harvest in Diablo.
Ooh.
There you go.
Ooh, the wind. It's windy in
Oh.
this cave.
It's windy in this.
Time to harvest some blood.
Okay.
Holy crap, the crows are going crazy.
Are you ready, Michael?
Guys,
I'm ready to roll
there's
it, yeah.
crows everywhere.
There's crows. Alright, are you ready? Here we go.
I'm ready again.
All right, here we go. Ah,
Ooh,
gross.
okay.
8.
Gross.
Okay, you
That's
find
very
a spot not in a cave, but just outside of a spider cave. You guys gonna have a
I feel
campfire tonight?
nervous.
What's the plan?
I said, look, I think I found a great spot, but I don't know.
You want me to see if I can find a great spot?
You gonna challenge the
Go
ranger
for it.
for great
Yeah,
spot?
He said,
at
I
camping?
found a great spot, and I don't believe him.
I'm sweating. I'm like,
He's like looking around. He's like, oh, I think I found a great spot, guys.
yeah. With that roll, oh yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's-
I found a better spot.
It's like, oh,
Slightly
okay,
better
great.
Spot.
Okay, are you making a campfire? What's the plan?
I'm just.
Yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go grab some wood and then I'll start a fire with produce flame.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I'm just seeing whatever these guys do because I don't know what the rules are about camping and
The
having
rules?
campfires.
Okay, you got a little spot
in
right
this
over
part
here.
of the world.
You guys found a little campfire spot. Oops, oops. Get over here. Yeah, build mode. There you go. So what's the watch order? You got some, these are little. There's,
I'll
up on these ledges here, there's some spider
Okay.
holes, and there's like a house way back up this way. But your survival didn't feel that house was a very safe spot.
I'll put Fip up here.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Would you like a miniature
Yes.
for Fip? I don't know if I have anything for him. I can give you like something small.
Give him a
That would
little
be awesome,
murloc.
Actually, if a little murloc.
He's
Is
a
there,
bat,
like,
isn't he?
rat or
Is he a bat or is he a raven?
He's a raven.
I can give you a bat.
Should probably have animals.
He's an invisible raven.
That's right. He's always
Oh,
invisible.
yeah.
That's right. That's right.
That's
Look at
good.
that bat.
Yeah, I'll give you this guy. So this is. That's kind of weird. Permissions. There you go. Okay.
Bat.
Let me rename him. What? FIP.
FIP.
Okay, there you go.
Bat giant.
There you go. So he'll hang out up there. Who else is on first watch?
I'll do the first watch.
Roll me that perception check.
Flying around in circles.
Hold on.
Roll me perception for
doing
him. Yeah.
Okay.
Fit is one too.
Perception. Oh, okay. I still have. All right.
Hey.
Ooh.
I think it's plus.
Uh,
it's over 20. I think.
16.
Who rolled a 19?
Oh, am I keeping an eye out with the bird?
Fip did.
Sorry. Ignore those.
His perception is +1, so 20.
Okay. So Fip sees away down the path. It's a bit of you guys are in sort of a bend down here. He sees some movement, and it looks like humans, more of those Empire guards. There's just two of them standing there. One's got a torch, and it seems like they're just sort of on like a bit of a patrol, just sort of walking back and forth.
Patrol.
Wait, so
They aren't.
how
Are they
close
moving
are they?
towards us?
They are not moving towards you, no.
Okay.
They are over on the other bend of here.
Okay. He would not wake
Wait,
me
let
unless
me-
they start moving towards us.
Yeah,
No, I think he's like a needy cat. He just wakes you every time he sees something.
Hey, I'm hungry. Hey. Here's some food. Hey, I'd like
Open
to paw
the
your
door.
face.
All right. Who's next?
Second watch. Who's that?
I have terrible perception.
Yeah, mine is -2, so.
Okay, well, I'm better than you, so I'll roll next, I guess.
You want Fip to roll again?
Yeah, sure. Because I rolled terribly.
I was just taking watch the first time with
There
the
you go.
bird, so-
17.
Okay, so Fip sees about the same time that you guys do your rest change. They do theirs as well. They mosey on off. They go around the bend a little ways. Turn a corner here around this way. Can you see where I'm pointing?
Okay.
Over to the left. They walk off that way. He loses sight of them behind the rocks. But then two more come back, and they just position themselves just right on the edge over here.
Okay.
And they just sort of hang out there.
Hmm.
I want this one. And other than that, it's a nice quiet night.
Fantastic. I always like those. Where I don't get surprised halfway through sleeping. Fake sleeping.
Fake
Getting
sleep.
surprised during fake sleep is the worst.
Wait.
And I'll be using 4 of my hit dice during this.
Okay. Yep. You are free to use your hit dice as you wish. You got a
Yeah,
short
I have
rest.
to use some of mine too. That's what I'm looking at.
I don't remember. I'm good for now.
Have you? When was the last time you got a full rest?
When we left.
Right before
The other
we.
city.
Yeah.
At the Grove.
Oh, a long time
No,
ago.
we got a full rest over at New Last Hope area where they're at.
Oh, did we?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I burned a bunch of my spells already though.
I'm gonna use all my hit dice.
All of them?
All of them? Didn't you use them? You used them at the bridge, didn't you? I think you already used all yours. You
What?
you used them and then you got destroyed at the bridge.
Yeah.
I think you just got 1 hit point.
I revived.
Or you have
no,
whatever
I
you gave him.
I have 12.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
healed
You don't have any
over,
more.
yeah.
Yeah. You don't have any more of those short rest ones because you used them at the bridge or before the bridge.
We got to take a full rest when we get to back to the town.
I mean, I still have heals.
I thought it was a short rest in order to get hit dice.
Yeah, we're saying you
Not to
used
get
them
your
all.
hit dice back. If you've already used them.
Okay. Morning comes.
Yeah.
All is clear.
It
Fip
would tell me.
lets you know
tell them.
that there's
I
a
would tell
patrol, a couple of them hanging out up there.
He
There's,
comes down. He's like, "It's morning."
Squawk more.
there's an Empire patrol around the bend.
Let's kill him. No.
Let's kill
Did
him.
they,
No,
did they
yeah, I
have any
agree.
of those, like, machines with them?
Did they?
Oh,
Just 2 humans, leather
You didn't see any.
armor.
I mean,
Oh,
we
yeah,
can
we can
take
take
them,
'em.
but
oh yeah.
Are they in our way? Should we just go around them?
We can probably just go around him. Like,
Yeah, this isn't a cavern. I mean, it's sort of a cavern, but you can go up and around.
yeah, we'll go up and around. I don't
Easily
think
enough.
there's any need
It's
to.
looking a little rough.
This is more like Monument
He's
Valley.
always looking
Just
a
lots
little
of
rough.
rocks sort of sitting around.
Bert's looking worse than usual, right? He had even more fungus growth last week. Right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, he did. He's not looking any better.
looking pretty bad. Jack, give me a d20.
Okay.
What's he doing up there on that rock? Get out. All
4.
right, what you do?
I guess we're partying up around the guards and not contacting them.
I would tell Fip to like move over here and try to spot the
Okay.
guards as we walk by.
Roll me that perception.
Actually, I'm gonna look through his eyes as he goes over there.
Okay.
So I say, hold on a second, let me look around. Send him over there, and then I'll use my own perception, which is not very good.
Okay, so you see the road kind of
Yeah, two
goes
can move in a
like
row.
this, and then it goes back over this way. That's where the road goes.
It's +5.
And what'd you get? What was it? 9?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. There's this big mound here, and there's another one back over this way. You just can't make it around that, so you don't see anything other. You know, the road goes, there's a big open spot that you miss that you can't see where the road is at, and then a big more road further down. So there's a big blind spot from where you are right now.
Okay. Well, we can try to go through them, or we can try to go around them, I suppose.
You do see
I
even with that, you see
whatever.
those 2 are still there.
Okay. And it was
Okay.
2 sets of 2 that he saw because they changed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
Switching
there's
out
at
the
least
guard.
4 there.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a slave camp nearby here?
No,
What's
you're
nearby here
over.
that
You're
we
in
know
Lizardman
of?
land, so you're only an hour and a half or so outside of Natak.
Okay.
So there's the
I say we
occasional,
go around
the occasional
today.
farmland, but mostly spider farmers. That's pretty much all you get out here, though.
All right.
Okay.
Let's go around them because we have Bert's not looking too great, and there's just no need to fight them right now. Sound
All right.
good?
that
All
works
right,
for
let's
me.
go.
Let's
Yeah.
go quietly.
Yeah, let's go.
Up
You make
and
your way
around the
off
bend.
off the road into the rockier area. As soon as you get around, like off the side around this way, you can get a pretty clear sight on where they're going. A ways down the road, there is what looks like a camp. You see there's a few wagons there. There's some tents, and you do see some movement. You're a little ways away now because you've gone off the road, but there is looks like a human encampment set up there, temporary encampment.
Okay.
I see.
Pretty decent size. Like how many people? About.
On perception.
Okay. I threw that thing. Hey, that's not bad. I mean, my perception's not great, but my perception is nothing. It was that.
Okay. There's a decent amount, maybe 10, dozen. You kind of gather
Okay,
as you're,
just like a
walking through, and they've got 4 or 5 tents.
Does it look like a camp that's moving, or like they're trying to make a permanent?
It's you can see wagons there. It's a temporary camp, so it's nothing. There's nothing solid there.
Okay.
But they are not in the process of moving anything. So it's like you just see some folks getting up, walking around.
What are they doing around here?
We might have to come back and check that after we get done doing what we're doing.
Yeah.
I think right now we're in a hurry to get back to them and get them moved.
Do you think it's simple expansion or something more specific?
I have no idea. They're not usually in this area, so. But right now,
My guess is they're expanding and trying to make more prison camps.
Maybe.
That could explain.
But
That's
right now
annoying.
we're like, we've got a mission, and we should try to complete it as fast as possible.
And plus, we need to
We need to get some rest
Bert
anyways. Yeah.
some help. So we can get back there, rest for a day, and then move them out.
Yeah. All right.
All right,
Let's go.
Do you want to go around the road and get back on, or do you want to just cut the diagonal to the northern road? It'd be a slower trek.
We're going through.
You go into Natak and then kind of cut. You're going to go through Natak and then north.
We can go
cut-
back to the road. Like if there's nothing else on the road that we can see, we can get back on the road now.
Give me a
Yeah,
perception
as long as
with
we're
FIP
at it.
as you guys are walking on the outskirts here of this spot.
He doesn't see anything.
Oh
He
no!
forgot that he was supposed to be looking.
Oh no!
He's fixed on that camp. And he sees that camp, and you can see there's a good dozen of them, and it doesn't seem like, well, it's just a bunch of looks like humans just hanging around the camp. He's not really paying any
he's
attention to what's up ahead, but it seems clear.
He's just been on my shoulder since we
Okay.
got away from there. So
Okay, so you do a wide berth around the camp and get back onto the road. You figure about an hour from Natak. As you get even closer to Natak, you're maybe 20 minutes out. You start seeing more of those tents that you just saw. And they're just sort of lining the horizon. You see lots of tents set up. You see smoke, campfires. You figure it's probably around 9 in the morning right now. And you do see, even with passive perception, you see plenty of activity up there. There's dozens of folks walking around.
Okay. Well,
Okay, that's unusual.
very.
Now it looks like they might be planning
Wow.
to attack Natak.
they're all Empire.
Soldiery type or just people?
Both.
Oh.
Okay. What's around here?
You are
What's the
Natak.
landmarks near here?
Natak is there's a bay there. It's the western side of the continent of the island.
Okay.
There's a few trees up to the north of here, and other than just these sort of rocky bits, that's really all you've got around here.
Is this near the cave? Well, this isn't near the cave we're planning on taking them to, is it?
No.
Okay.
Nowhere near there.
All right. We're not worried about that then right now.
Does it look like we're gonna have to like go through them at some point?
If you don't want to go into
I mean,
Natak,
eventually.
you could cut through, off the road, and
Natak's lizard folk territory though, right?
Yeah.
Then we can go through there, no problem.
through.
We have no beef with the lizard folk.
Well, this is on the road
Maybe
before
they
you get to Natak.
Oh, okay. Damn.
Yes.
So we're gonna
No
have to
beef
skip-
with the lizard folk. Yes.
Yes.
Dude,
They don't know what we did.
I don't know anymore.
We're gonna have to either skip Natak or confront these Empire folks. Is what I'm hearing.
Yeah. Well, I guess we're gonna skip Natak.
Just-
How important is it to stop there?
And Natak, it's not important at all.
Oh, well then let's
It was just
go
on
around.
the way. Yeah, we'll just go around.
Okay, it's a longer
Alright.
trek, but it's off-road. You know.
Yeah.
You've been through this way before, and give me a survival from the ranger, from Jack,
yes.
while you make it through here.
Even though it's been doo-doo. 17.
Okay, so yeah, he makes a clear path for you. I mean, there's a lot of spider farming and all that stuff going on outside here, but he makes his way through. He also, as you're walking up on the outside, and you can start to see Natak on the horizon as you're walking, and you can see there is smoke coming from Natak as you're walking as well.
Smoke?
Notice that. You get to the main road and start heading north. And it's it's another several hours before you make it up to Adro. The first thing you get, you're almost to Adro, and you see a group of, it's like lizard folk that are walking ahead of you, walking towards Adro. You can see Adro on the horizon, and you got a group of them up ahead of you, walking same way you are. They're walking pretty
See a
slow.
group
There's a
of them?
decent-sized
How-
group, maybe
how
a dozen
many?
of them or so. Some of them are,
Oh, wow.
some of them seem little.
Little? Oh, maybe a family.
You need me a perception if
Alright,
you
what
want
do
to
we do,
get more
guys?
detail.
All right. I'll
Let's
roll
leave him
perception.
be.
Yeah, we can leave. Yeah, we don't have to mess with them, but
We
Do you want
don't.
to slow down
but
or just?
they're
walk
going
past
the same place.
they're going the same place as us,
Yeah, they're in
Yeah,
Or
front
like,
of
are
you.
they going
Catching
the
up.
same direction? Yeah. I mean,
and they're just normal people.
Seems like it.
Okay,
we can walk
then it doesn't
past
matter.
them.
We can
I
just
can
walk
have
right
Fit
past.
Get a little closer and take a
Okay.
look.
As you
Yeah,
get closer,
You want to do that?
you're getting closer.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah,
have
we'll
Fit,
just.
I'm gonna have Fit fly
Okay.
up there and take
Pip
a
goes
look.
up there and sees they are, looks like regular commoner lizard folk.
Okay.
They're carrying like baskets and bags, and they got the little ones with them as well. Just like just a few families worth of lizard folk, and
Okay.
they're just walking north.
Okay, so it is. Alright.
I relay all that.
Okay, so we can just walk by them. When we get close, I might talk to them.
You get close to 'em,
So we come up on them.
and you can see there's a couple dozen of them all together,
I say, hey guys!
including the little ones.
Hey guys, what's up? How's it going?
You hear some sniffling coming from one of the little lizard folk.
Oh, yeah?
no.
One of the ones in the back is an older lizard folk, and his clothes are a bit ragged and torn. You can see he's got some. What color is a lizard folk blood? Green? Or is it red?
Yeah?
That's your call.
It's my world. It's kind of a amberish yellow color, orangish color,
Neighbors?
Oh man,
Um,
orange blood.
and you can kind of see
Amber
that
blood.
like a mustard yellow. How about that? Like a
Ugh.
Dijon mustard.
Ah, he messed up eating a hot dog.
Sulfur-based blood.
There you go. So it's like you can see it on his face. He's got some scratch marks on him, and on his side there's a big slash on his side, and it's not bleeding anymore, but it was at one time bleeding. He looks pretty beat up.
Okay, I'll talk to
This
him.
is an old guy,
Slaves.
old lizard guy.
I'll talk to this guy.
See,
I'll ask him.
they all are looking at you as they see you coming,
Okay.
and he looks over at you and
Hello.
looks back.
So, you guys from Natak?
Mm-hmm.
What's
Here,
going
I'll
on
go
in
talk to them. I
Natak?
can speak lizard folk, so I'll go talk to them.
I think they speak common
Oh.
too, since we're already talking to them
Already
Great.
talking to us. Hey, wait a minute. Let me say something to you in the mother tongue.
in the mother tongue.
The old guy he says, they came so fast, we just had to get out.
You telling me they took the city of Natak from the lizard folk?
They sure did.
I don't think they've got the city yet. I don't know. We saw them coming in. A couple bands of them
Okay.
got to us. We got away.
You lived on the outskirts.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry to hear that.
Okay, well,
Do you know? It was the Empire?
Mm-hmm.
Why, do you know why they're?
Human folk.
You know why they're
Looks over at the ranger.
attacking?
Yeah. I know.
No idea. I just a simple silk farmer. But they came into my house. I fought them off the best I could. We ran.
Okay, well,
Well,
thanks for
we
the
can-
information.
We can take you to a safe spot.
Yeah, we could.
Where? We're on our way to Adro. Up ahead.
Same.
We got a group of people you might be able to stay with if you're willing to help.
Well, they taking the little ones? Looks around, sees all the little kid lizard folk.
I suppose they'll take in anyone that we bring to them.
Oh yeah.
We have a lot of say in what goes on with them. So
So if you're all right with that,
Am
and
I
if you
getting
don't have any
anything-
money,
Am I getting any weird vibes off these lizard folk? They
Roll
seem
an
on the up
insight
and
check.
Guys, we need to help these lizard folk. We can't just have the Empire take them.
we're gonna help the lizard folk, and then
Hey, I
Look at
would love
that.
to kill some Empire. No
Add
offense.
save.
At Shiro.
What was it?
17.
none taken.
You get the impression that there's a couple ladies, lizard folk that are looking at you and they're holding their kids and they're just scared. They don't know what's going on. They're just worrying about what they've got. The old guy you're talking to, he seems a little standoffish, a little not quite trustworthy. Like he's a bit in shock, but he has a plan, so he's not sure about what you guys are talking about.
well, we'll offer you help if you want it. If not, you can go into the city. Either way, it's up to you.
I appreciate it.
We'll stay out in front of you guys just a little bit, and then you'll see. We'll stop, and then I'll talk to you again.
Okay.
All right. So we go out ahead of them.
Okay.
Make it to the city.
When you get up to the city, now that you are, as you're approaching it, you can see there is, you had a little tent village of the Last Hope folks. There's a lot of that now on this side of town as well. Last Hope folks are on the east side of town. This is the south side of town. This is just a little port town. There's a few humans there. There's mostly lizard folk and halflings that live in this spot.
Okay.
And it's clearly grown a lot just since the last time that you were here, which is just a few days ago. There's tents set up all outside the town, and there's lizard folk sort of all around. Just you can see them mingling between the tents outside of town. And as you approach, go ahead.
How many Empire did we see? Like, how many people did it look like they had in those outside of the town we passed?
You saw a few dozen on that when you saw the lineup of tents.
Mm-hmm.
You saw a bunch of them there. A few dozen.
All like, how many warriors? Like, how many fighting?
You didn't notice. I mean, some of them look like warriors, but you're not sure.
Okay. Do
Okay.
you suppose the Empire is going to come here next?
In our experience, they don't go places unless they have a reason to. There might be a reason why they went to Natog, but we're not 100% sure on that. But right now, let's just stay focused on this. I need to talk to Maria about these people if they want to stay,
All right.
and then ask her about all the other tents. So I'll find her once we're there.
Okay, make your way through to Adro, not inside but outside the town, and
Yep.
of course you see all the lizard folk. They are all just commoner lizard folk. You don't see any warriors. You don't see any. It's just women, children, farmers, all set up outside
All the
town.
people on the
You
outer
see the
parts of
occasional
tent.
guard, lizard folk guard. You see a halfling guard, kind of just looking around at everything of Adro.
Okay.
You can either go through Adro and then come out the east gate to get to where Maria is, or just cut through to get to her on the
Let's
outside.
cut through to get to her.
Okay, so again, it's just a bunch of tents. It's sort of like you're at, well, the tent village, like you're at a fair kind of thing,
it's a tent village. Yeah.
Yeah.
Occupy
And
Adro.
you kind of weave your way through the tents, and you come across the original tent village that was there, which was your people, and you see Maria there. Well, you see Ortos there.
Yeah.
Ortos, elf cleric,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
and he greets you. He says, "I've been expecting you."
Yeah.
He says, "You see all this? You know what's going on?"
Yes, The city of Natak is under siege, as far as we know.
Yeah, it's kind of what we gathered. Seems like a lot of lizards coming up this way. There's some sort of siege
Yeah, we
going
got-
on. Something's happening.
Something's happening. Apparently, they haven't taken the main city, but they've all the land around it, which is where all these people are from.
From what I know, those lizards are pretty good on magic. They may put up a fight.
Well, let's hope they can, because I don't need another city-saving event on my list right now.
I was
So what-
thinking that we could probably help him. It's a good thing.
Yes, we might go try to help them.
He said, "We've been expecting you. We're all packed up. We're ready to go. If you're ready to lead, I can go
Yeah.
get Maria."
We're ready to go. What about that group that was following us? Did they stop?
They went in they sort of intermingled with all the tent folks on just the south side of town.
Okay, that's fine.
And
They
so-
can just do that.
Should we take a rest?
Oh yeah, let's take
Yeah,
a rest
that'd be,
before we go.
that'd be
Okay.
Great.
It's
I know
getting,
you're all
it is getting
packed
late
up,
in the
but-
day.
Let's take a
We
rest
need
for
a-
now.
24-hour.
A full rest.
24-hour rest. You telling this to Maria?
Yeah.
Maria comes
Uh,
out. She sees you guys and says, "We've been waiting for you. We're good to go whenever you are."
Unless we can leave right away if we can get some heals for the Mushroom King here.
I'm sure Ortos can help you.
Okay.
Sure.
Oh yeah.
Are we ready to leave now? Or leave in the morning? First thing in the morning.
We can
Which
leave
is
first
safer.
thing in the morning. As long as we get some heals, sure.
Okay. Probably best. I can get his spells back.
Because he used all his spells for the day.
He's got to get 'em back afterwards.
Yeah.
What's the 1 second. Okay, so she hollers for Ortos. He comes out, and
Wasn't he the one we met here?
yeah, he comes back out.
Okay. Oh, he's going to do a D4 of healing? How terrible.
Here's 4 points. You ready to go?
David, you get 9 points of healing.
Okay, that's not bad.
If they can spare another hero. I don't know.
What are you at?
I'm not at full, but
Yeah, neither am I, but we're both ranged. so-
Oh, sorry.
That's what I'm saying. If
Yeah, so he'll do that one, but he'll come up and he'll come up and touch you. Well, he kind of looks you up and down. David, where'd you go? Where'd David go?
River got up and left.
Bert's gone. He
He's like, screw this 9 points of healing. I'm out of here.
I'm out of here. I don't want any of this.
he kind of looks over
Wow.
Bert,
he
and
got mad,
he sees the fungus.
oh,
So he kind of looks
come
over you,
on,
Bert, sees your fungus, and kind of
We
Isn't too
I
sure
look
about-
at Ortos and I'm put on a glove. You'll be all right.
Put on a glove and a mask.
A glove and a mask.
oh God, I'm like, it's not that bad. It's okay.
It smells fine.
all right, there you go.
Yeah, me
Ooh, look at that. All right,
Wow.
21, Bert,
Dang.
as he very,
My cat
very
at the
gingerly touches your hand.
Is that
Oh, his-
total
his
or is that
total.
just?
21 plus the 9. 30.
Yee. That was close.
He says, anyone else?
No, I'm good.
I'm alright.
It's like, can you spare one?
Yeah. How,
He did just ask, so I would hope.
Anyone else?
I mean, that's what
'Cause
I'm
too
saying.
bad.
Like,
Yeah. Anyone else?
Uh,
oh, screw you.
He looks you up and down. How injured are you?
I have like injuries.
He did have a machine explode next to his
That's right.
face.
I say out of game. I would not like to use a hit die, but I'll do it if I have to.
Gives you
I'll
10.
do it if I have to.
Okay, he's done. Okay.
It's like my arm hurts.
Well, there's 10 more. So there you
10 more.
Thanks.
I love that.
He kind of
Thank
looks you
you.
over a little
Thank
bit, makes sure
you.
there's no fungus on you, and
I
on the
feel
shoulder.
great. Thanks.
go.
All right. Well,
he looks
We'll
back at the
rest for the
fungus
night and-
guy, and it's been a few weeks since he's seen you, Bert. I mean, he saw you. You didn't see Ortos when you were here before, so it's been a while since he saw you. But he tells you that you listening, Bert. Okay. I can't see your head. He says, you probably need to get that checked out. I don't know how to fix that.
You're
But-
telling us.
That's
We've tried a lot of things, Ortos.
Yeah. We've tried a lot of
It gets worse every time he gets close to dying.
yeah. Every time I
which
see
happens
him,
more often
it's
than you
worse.
think.
He said, that looks a bit unholy.
It looks a bit disgusting.
And,
Let's be honest.
You should do what you can to fix that. I will ask around, but that's some high level magic that I don't have.
Hey, don't worry. Jack will look exactly like me soon, alright?
Does he even sound
You-
like that? He's like,
you don't know you don't know that he got the that he got infected. You were unconscious whenever it happened, and he hasn't said anything. So you don't know anything about that. But
Someone heard
Point
my
taken.
cat in chat.
all right. So night comes. You get another 8-hour rest. You hear it's a restless night as you hear lots of movement. It's just very noisy outside.
Of course, yeah.
There's just it's like you're in a packed campground. The lizardmen are chatting and not like having a good time, but their campfires going and
Having
it's
a
just
good time.
Having a bad time.
it's just noisy out there.
Having a sad time.
Some of them are having putting back the feelings with alcohol, all that
Yeah.
Lizardman brew
Isn't that what we all do? Just a little bit of alcohol helps you get through anything.
made from spider silk.
Spider silk alcohol.
What?
Is there sugar in spider
They
silk?
call it the
My goodness.
the lizard ichor.
8-legged brew.
Oh, God.
Eight-legged brew. That's fantastic.
All right.
All right, morning comes. Cock-a-doodle-doo. The Maria comes to you again and says, all right, you can see as you guys wake up and you're looking around, the tents are getting taken down. They've only got one cart that they have fashioned together, pretty shabbily.
Man.
But they
How many people are there in this now?
there's, I think I said 18, I think is what's left.
Dang.
what's left
What
in
were they
here.
at? When we,
They're at
when they
around
came
30
here?
at one point. When they came here, they were just down to. They haven't lost anyone other than no one that has disappeared from here, of the group.
Okay.
They had a bunch at the old Bruin Fort, but they got attacked, lost a few, and so they
Did
made
they
it.
Did they lose a few? I thought they only lost like a couple right outside before we wiped them out.
No, you guys were gone when they got attacked. Remember, and that's why they left.
And then there was
So-
another like bunch of dudes
Oh.
coming.
Gotcha, and that's the one.
only
we
like
attacked.
2 like
Because there were-
named folks that you guys had talked to before got killed, but a lot of the other
Whenever
unnamed
we
red
showed
shirts
up,
got killed.
Kyler ran out and he was like all just crushed up and it was like, oh, help us.
Yeah.
Kyler lived, right?
Yeah.
Kyler better.
Yep, you lost Lyra and Anya.
Okay.
Lyra
well,
was
you
the
know.
alchemist.
Ugh.
Lyra was the alchemist.
Yeah. She's the one that sent you on the mission for some berries or whatever.
At least Kyler lived.
It's badass.
Yeah, he's the strongest of the
Yeah,
group.
he was, man.
He's a little
Kyler's the
gnome.
boss.
Yep, he's a little gnome barbarian.
Yeah.
Okay, so the cart's ready to go,
Aaron,
and they're waiting on you.
All right,
good.
let's head out. Head
Okay.
towards that
I'll,
vampire
I'll
cave.
I'll pull the cart unless they have like a horse or something that.
I'm sure they have a horse.
I mean they have a horse, but that's it.
We have a horse.
A horse.
That'll pull a cart.
I'll let the horse pull it unless it needs help, I guess.
'Kay.
I'll take it.
All right. Which way would you like to go? So you've got. Let me pull my map up, and you can see it.
Oh yeah.
map?
Where's my map?
Which one?
I don't want to show that. Hang on.
Uh-oh.
I gotta find it. I wasn't ready.
Okay.
Yeah, we know. That's pretty common.
I don't know where it is. Is this it? No, I don't know where it went. Okay,
Friday
so
night, I'm not ready stream.
you can go. You can go straight there. Where's this at? Disappeared.
Uh-oh.
You lost the map. It's gone.
It's the
forever.
new hard drive. There's so much on it already. I'm
This
so
is
lost.
a new hard drive.
Hey, I found it. Okay, so
Yeah,
if you can see the
blame-
stream, you can see it.
I can see the stream. Let's see it.
Okay, so whoop. That's my Lego man. That show up?
Oh, look at that.
All right, so you guys are over here in Adro, this little town here. You have the monastery where the necromancer is hanging out, and you the cave. You know is this spot right here. My mouse should be pointing at it now.
Okay.
So you
yeah.
got to go
All
over
right.
the mountains. You can follow the river if you want. You can just charge through the wasteland
Is that the river right there?
over the
Is that what
mountains.
That is? That's a river.
This thing's a river, yeah.
Let's
Okay.
follow the river.
Should have
Yeah,
made
let's
that
follow the
blue.
river.
Um,
A little shade
would-
of blue in there.
that would be complicated.
That would be
um,
cool.
And then you see it's just straight over the mountain. Are
Yeah,
you going
we'll
to run
just go straight over
by
the
the
mountain.
monastery at any point? Or do you do you want to go anywhere near there? You just stick with the river.
Well,
No.
well, I'm not going near that
What's
place
at the
right now.
monastery right now?
L0.
L0's at the monastery.
Oh, L0 is it?
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So you make your trek. You've got your couple dozen. You got 18 folks following you. You got a horse, a cart, an overloaded cart, and a lot of folks are just carrying things in their hands as well. Most folks are.
Okay.
Anyone that has any sort of,
We need
they're
to
relying
liberate
on
some
you
slave
to
camps.
defend them.
Okay.
Those two dwarves are with them, so I guess they've got 20 now. Those two dwarves. Which
Oh
they
yeah, we
saved.
dropped off those dwarves.
The
Yeah.
vampire dwarves, yeah. So
Okay.
you make your way east. Give me some survival and perception checks, please.
Survival. Wait, are we still on the same board right now?
Yeah. For now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't have one to go
Oh,
to.
whoa.
Oh.
A natural 20. Ooh.
11.
A natural 20.
Okay.
11 on survival.
So the river is there's not a lot of water spots around here. So you do see the occasional little hut, stucco kind of sandstone, not sandstone, but stucco and thatch roof, little huts just sort of out here. A lot of the stuff. The closer you are to Adro, the more you get the occasional halfling farmer out there. As you get venturing further out, you see less and less of those, but occasionally you see a little hut. Just along the riverside. Most of them are either empty or you see just like a halfling hanging out. Don't think anything of it really, unless you want to. But you get a little ways out past all that. There's been a long gap of nothing, and at 20, you see there is a bit of movement to your north. You see you see 3 beings that are walking to the north. What's that? What is your perception with that 20?
20.
Okay. You can't make out what they are, but they are things walking around, and normally there's nothing out this way.
Things walking around.
North of us, which you mean like where the monastery is?
That direction, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
And you're about just south of the monastery.
Yeah. So I can make a educated guess at what those are.
Yep. Up ahead, as you're walking a little bit longer, you hear a scream, a shriek of pain, sounding kind of scream. And just on the horizon, you can see another little hut, just sort of on the riverbank. There is a hut, and you hear some screaming. And with that 20, you do see a little bit of movement at it.
Okay, we'll go up
How
there.
far away is it?
It's probably a good 200 yards.
Okay,
600 feet.
I hear the scream as well.
Yeah, you all hear the scream.
Okay, as soon as I hear a scream, I'm gonna send Fip just up in the air and out in front of us to try to scout, and I'm putting my hand on Finn's shoulder as I walk.
Okay. You.
What if it's a trap?
What if it's? Of course, it's a trap.
Yeah,
It's always a trap.
of course. It's always a trap.
Okay, so as he flies up, he can see it appears to be a little hermit house, just a tiny little hut. But there is you're out of his sight, being able to see through his eyes once he gets up to 100
I'm just
feet.
I'm keeping him like right at that leash.
Okay,
So, that
so
I can see.
he can see that there's 4 things outside. There's 5 total things outside, running around outside. There's something's dead. You can see the blood and it bursts on the ground. And there's 4 of the things are clearly skeletons. One of the skeletons, however, is it's very, very large, and it has more than just 2 arms. And it's just like flailing on. It's just hacking these things up.
I convey all this as quietly as I can to just Finn because he's.
I don't.
Should we engage now so they're away from the group?
I mean, yeah, we can
Well,
try.
I'm telling Finn this, so
Yeah.
as far as I know, Finn's the only one that can hear me.
Yeah, I'll relay it to the group. So this is obviously the Alzira force moving out to gather more people.
You guys are walking towards it. What are you doing with the caravan behind you?
We tell the caravan to wait here for just a second.
Tell him. I'm gonna tell him to get ready for a fight. Hopefully, it doesn't come to that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I still cannot see or hear you guys, so if you need me, I've told you this before, but like tap my hand
Okay.
on your shoulder.
The
Alright.
they stop and they put whatever gear they've got down. They grab in the cart and they grab some weapons. They've got Kyler gets his gear, you know, and everyone starts grabbing what gear they have. The dwarves you've brought out, they start grabbing some spears. So they sort of just say hang back at the cart and stay defensive.
That's fine.
Okay.
Yeah, because we're gonna go up here and check this out because everyone heard the scream then.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
As Fip is watching, he sees another one of those. This thing's got has 2 arms and it looks like it has a tail, but it's also a skeleton. And it comes walking out of the house.
Oh, so everyone's dead already.
Lumbering out of the house. There is one more that is alive.
Okay.
And is fighting this 6-armed one at the moment.
Okay. Well, then let's rush up there.
You just start taking off.
Yeah, we're gonna rush up there.
Okay, well then I come out of it. I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Where's everyone going? What are we doing, guys?
I'll
We need to
stay
hurry.
in range.
Okay, 1 second.
Yeah, some of it. You have such a range. You could probably stay back near the cart.
Yeah. I don't do well.
Oh, I'm running in
I'll ask
first.
later.
Yeah.
Okay.
Him first. Me. Ribbert.
And I'm running with the long sword, not the great sword.
Okay, let me get my.
Did your
my
mama
my
tell
dice
you it's
pulled up
not
real
safe
quick.
to run with a blade out?
La, 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 la.
He's running, he trips and falls, sword to the neck, and we're like, well.
1 second. I'm prepared. I promise.
No, that's fine. Take your time. It's okay.
Yeah, no, take
Thanks,
your time.
Francisco. It's
As
good to
we
have you
start
around
moving
here.
that way, like, what's going? What are all those things?
They're skeletons, obviously.
Well, yeah, but you seem like you know what they're up to. Have you fought these before?
What are you talking about? You were in what?
Yeah,
Wait, what?
weren't
Have I
you?
fought? I don't think I've
with-
fought any skeletons.
I don't think we've fought any skeletons. Actually, but we know what they
Just
are.
like, get them! We know exactly what's
No,
going on.
we know what they are. Yeah, we know Alzira's nearby, and she's a necromancer, and that's what these are.
Well, I don't know what Alzira is.
Okay. Well,
Alzira
we've
is
told you
an
about her.
elf, and she's really, really old and gross.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
I guess that's like
That's the
the
Cliff's
first
Notes.
graders, the first graders cliff notes.
Yep.
A little more backstory than
Um,
that, but we told you about her before.
I
Okay.
don't remember where my old.
She's one of the
if I
big
have
bads
one
of
these.
this land.
Yeah, I remember hearing about the necromancer. I just didn't.
That's Alzira.
I
Alzira's the
didn't know
necromancer.
where that was compared to here.
Oh,
I didn't.
Alzira.
Keep in mind, I didn't hear you guys talking about this. I was looking through FIP.
That's in the monastery, like right to the north of here. That's where she's at for now. You know about the tower. We told you about the tower and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is that then. Okay.
Yeah. This is
Where
that.
are we going?
Open area.
Michael.
Open area.
Open area.
Okay.
Open area.
We're gonna,
Okay,
on the fly. I'm
battle
gonna. I'm
music?
gonna. What?
Battle music. The opposite of music.
Let me see if I can pull in a thing on the fly, just because
On the fly.
that'd be neat. Yeah. This is exciting.
I can see him looking through Tales Bazaar.
I need,
Can you
while
see it on
do
my
that, I gotta
screen?
get a
Oh,
water.
you
Yeah,
can.
I can see it on your second screen.
Okay. That one.
I thought
Alright.
flies don't have bones. I thought they just
Ew.
die and just.
What doesn't have bones?
Flies.
Flies don't
Can't
have
bring
bones.
things in on them.
flies.
Where's a good
I
spot for
thought the
this?
only way they become noticeable is from.
That is like
Fossil
off the
one.
ground. That has like a basement.
I know. Stop looking at it.
Quit it. Quit looking at it.
It's my on the fly building. I thought I had one of these pulled up.
I thought you had a small building from last time.
I don't want to use the same one. That's lame.
Which one are you in?
You know what's not
That is
lame?
lame.
It is a
Watching
little
you
bit.
build stuff in Talespire.
It is a little
We're
bit
not,
off the
if
track.
we're not going to use the same thing a couple of times. I'm going to
Wait,
stop building big,
Are you
elaborate,
building
like.
stuff? Oh.
Okay, that's not gonna work, is it?
Whoa.
hang on, hang on.
No,
Hang on.
it's the hut is floating.
Not floating. It's just on
Are
top
you
of
sure
a
we
basement.
should?
It's not a
Lazarus
basement. That's
must
the
be
first
here.
floor. No, this is
Okay.
a split level house.
Ooh, that's something you
Ooh,
should
look at that, like a
build
little
there.
basement there.
What?
Fancy. Okay.
Lazarus's demolished castle that fell from the sky.
Yeah, I know. I
Pop
thought
it up
about
there.
building that.
Okay, let me see. 1 second.
Oh man, this is just enthralling content.
That's what I'm here
Dude,
for.
I don't know what you're talking about. Dude, I'm
If anyone in the
excited about
stream, if anyone in the stream wanted to know how Talespire works, it looks
Yeah,
like
this
this.
is great.
It's just
yeah.
a janky mess that you deal with.
But it's fantastic. It's a janky,
I know. I built
fantastic
a lot of
mess.
awesome stuff. I built a lot of blah, 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 blah.
You go away.
Words.
There's
Words
gonna be a little
are
bench
hard.
there. I'll vote now. Why is it still off the ground like that? Oh, because of that thing. All right.
It's sitting on a rock or something. Because you set it on top of raised ground.
Look, Michael,
Yeah.
we can pretend it's not floating.
Yeah, it's fine. You
Pretend?
don't have to like fix
We
it.
have a Talespire, so we don't have to pretend about things.
What do you mean?
Oops. Okay. Hang on.
Kill me. That doesn't look good either. It's fine.
All right.
We'll be okay.
All right. I guess.
Rotate it 90 degrees.
Here.
Zoom in and enhance.
Zoom in. Enhance.
Here. Let's just stick it over here. Okay. It's on the edge.
That's
go.
glory.
There we go. Okay. There's a house.
That's it. That's all we can
We've got.
Thanks, Joe.
Let's see.
Oh, it's got hatches in the ground for the basement and everything.
Oh,
The
that's not
grass
good.
escalator is broken, yeah. Mostly because you can't put it in time. He doesn't really know how to build stuff.
Okay, I'm actually going to use. I think one of these guys looks really. Not him. I want a really cool looking one. All right, fine. Can you guys see all this I'm doing?
No, we can't see it
On
until
the
you place
live
it.
stream.
Oh, on
Oh
live stream.
wait.
I don't know. Wait, what?
Oh no, yeah, it's definitely not showing. What
Oh,
you're
yeah,
doing.
you moved the house. I haven't seen that yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen that.
Okay, that, and then we've got.
Now we know where the enemies are.
Hey, look, they have a lizardman warrior. Look at that. Okay,
Perfect.
perfect. Right. Find that guy. Okay,
I'm gonna start live streaming me building stuff. Jeez.
let's go
Yeah,
in
right.
here and pop in Finn. Wish I could just like
What
Pop
map are you on? I don't
all
know what
you-
map you're on.
all of you in real quick. I'm on open area.
Oh man.
Okay, there you go. You all should be in there now.
Oh.
Waiting for it to update. Oh, there I am.
There we go.
While you guys are loading up here, let me just real
Okay.
quick.
On the fly.
Just give a little more. Yeah.
Pretty
Wait, no,
fly
hold it.
for a white guy.
Oh, yeah. The building
Well,
hasn't
for a
updated
rabbi.
yet.
What hasn't updated?
The building.
It's a different building. Ignore that floating building.
Yeah, ignore that one back there. That's not actually there.
Oh,
Look
okay.
to your right.
Oh, it's over here.
Pay no attention to that building
no
behind the
attention
curtain.
to that.
Okay, let me get let's see. You know, it'd probably be good if I got this stuff prepared beforehand.
It's almost like I build you stuff all the time, and then
Oh man.
You're building the wrong things.
Well, I asked you to ask me to tell me what you needed.
I don't know what you guys are gonna do. I don't plan these things. I learned a long time ago not to prepare things.
Yeah, I know. 'Cause we keep screwing things up.
We
Jeez,
just
it's been
go
ridiculous.
I learned
either
a long
around
time ago
it
that
or
That's what we're doing right here is optimal.
It's impossible to plan. Like, we keep screwing stuff up.
yeah.
Stuff that's supposed to go real smooth just, like, hits the fan hard.
Okay, I want this guy over here also.
And
Okay.
it's definitely not any of our fault.
It's all Isaac's fault.
Yeah,
What?
he's the new guy.
Yeah, I like that idea. Okay, so let's go ahead and roll initiative. You guys can see them out there. They're gonna be a little ways out, but let's go ahead and get initiative going.
Okay.
to go
Like the
into-
idea of it all being Isaac's fault? Me too.
That's always a
It's
good
my
idea.
favorite idea.
That's been my idea since like 4th grade. It's been my idea.
You're the Ray of D&D.
What did I roll? I rolled a 3.
I rolled a 1.
I roll.
This is some crazy
An
music.
8.
I rolled a
rolled
1. No,
18.
Since
I rolled a
3
1.
initiative.
You guys are terrible. What's everyone who got ones?
What do you mean? I got 18.
Well, David, you got a 1, but what's your
Well,
plus?
you missed.
Like plus 7 or something,
in the D&D campaign we did before this one, I was a tiefling.
I got
Tieflings
6.
are cool. That's why they're always
What did I
in
roll?
campaigns. Humans are lame.
Okay. Okay, David 6. What's everyone else?
3 for
Uh,
Rook.
18.
That's not working. Work!
Can't tell.
Work for me already. There you go. What's everyone else?
4.
4.
18.
I got an 8.
8.
That's a lot of stuff up there. Skeleton Lord.
I know, right?
Hello, I am the skeleton.
And then what was it, Jack? What were you?
18.
I feel like that's a reference that I should know, but I don't.
I just made it up. So.
Okay.
No, I'm talking about in the chat.
Oh.
If
Oh,
it's a
just-
critical role thing, I
Yeah,
have no.
it is.
I don't watch that show.
All right.
Roll.
So,
Jester is the best.
I'm gonna let you guys get a first run in here before. Well, you know what? We'll do it as initiative. Never mind. Ignore me. Jack, you're up first.
Oh, I'm up first. Okay. Who do I see? Do I see everyone? Any of
Do
those
you see any of them?
skeletons
No. If you can't
You
see
don't
them,
see him because only the person that sees him is the bird.
there? The bird right
You guys
now?
just heard the shriek, the painful shriek of.
I knew where they were, but I didn't. I can't. Unless I'm looking through him right now.
Can you pinpoint where the
Scream came from over here.
Is it over there? Okay, so I'll start moving over there. Hold on. I gotta do 5.
20, 25, 30, 5, 10, 15, 20.
Right? Was
I
that,
think he can
Yeah,
count.
you're at 20. Well, because he's doing the diagonal.
Was
I'm
that
trying to
20?
help.
Oh.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
right.
20.
Okay, so 2 more.
Yeah.
Yep.
Right.
Unless you go
There.
diagonal. Okay.
I want to do that. Yeah.
We do diagonals as all 5s.
Yeah, but it's just you can't. There's no diagonal button in
Yeah. There's no.
Oh.
Talespire.
I just picked my guy up for that.
Can I see them from there,
Where are you?
or are they are they around the?
They're just on the other side of that hill.
I cannot seem to get into that show.
It's awesome, dude.
I'll,
Yeah, I know. Everyone loves it, except for me, apparently.
I'll chill there for now.
Let's not do Bardic Jam. That's kind of weird.
She
Just-
is one
just
of the
a
most
player.
goofy and most adorable characters ever.
Okay, you done,
I
Jack?
like,
Yeah,
I like
I'll chill
Harmon
there for
Quest.
Okay, yeah, let's go here.
now. I don't want to spook them.
Yeah, campaign 2.
I don't think you can spook them. They're way more spooky than
It's a
you.
giant serrated lollipop.
I don't
okay?
want
That's,
him-
that's at the higher level.
Spook them to spook.
Uh,
You can't spook a
Alright.
skeleton. He's at maximum spook.
Maximum.
So the one
Why
that's.
people hang them in their window.
You guys can't see. I guess I'll tell you when you get closer because I don't think you can actually see everything here.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I just hit my heel on my chair and I almost screamed because it hurt so bad.
Ouch.
How do you keep doing that?
Oh, God.
You did that last time I was over there. You just like railed your heel on your chair.
Oh man,
How do you keep doing that?
dude, I don't know, man.
Dude.
I'm real good at it. I need to figure out a way to monetize it.
You need to put some foam on your chair or something.
I know,
Yeah.
dude.
You know what? I had my skeleton pulled up here and it disappeared.
You also
Oh,
stub your
my.
toe more than anyone I've ever met in my life.
Dude, I don't know how, man. I don't know.
I stub my toe like once a year. You stub your toe every time I see you.
It's just bad luck.
It's not, you just gotta watch where your feet are going, dude. Pro tip:
Hey,
look
dude.
straight
Hey,
down
man,
like this when you walk.
I'm looking forward in life, okay? Never looking down.
Never looking
Keep
down.
my head up.
That's why I keep breaking my toes on walls and chairs.
Dude.
I move forward so fast, my toes they just get broken.
Ouch.
Where'd it go? I had it pulled up. I lost it.
Oh.
I need. So what the problem is, I need another window, another monitor.
We're gonna spend 25 minutes
Listen,
on this.
Another
what happened was
monitor.
that the skeleton got too scared, so he died.
I spooked him.
That's what happened.
Yeah, the
Spooked him.
spook worked.
I spooked him away.
All right.
This
Let's
fight's
go
not gonna happen now.
No, it'll happen. Don't you worry.
Well, one less threat to worry about.
Don't you have 3 screens already?
I know. I need more.
How can you need more?
What?
I can't keep up. I need a fourth one.
What?
Look,
Just buy a
isn't there, like,
56
gamer?
inch curved TV and then split
First,
it
we
into
need to
two
get David a
49 inch
better-
ultra wides.
No, you know what he's gonna look like? He's gonna have this huge computer room with the computer side is just gonna be full out screens,
Yeah,
nothing
you
else.
can do that.
It's like that room in the Matrix.
Yeah.
You're gonna build a Matrix room.
All analog TVs that you have to turn
Is that
on.
where your
PRTs.
end game goal is?
I turned on an old tube TV the other day. I was trying to play Duck Hunt, and as soon as I turned that TV on, it hadn't been turned on in years. So like, I pushed the power button, and I waited like 5 seconds, and it goes, "Boing," and then it's got this, like super high pitched,
Oh,
like I
wow.
can hear a CRT screen that's on.
Wow.
Yeah, 16K, man.
I was like, oh man, that sound,
Yeah.
nostalgia sound.
Okay.
That's how you always knew you were gonna watch TV in elementary school or something.
No one can see
You're
this, but you
walking
can
into the
see
room, like, oh,
you,
yeah.
you hear a lot of battle sounds. You hear the strum of a bow, and you hear. Ooh, let me give you some sounds.
Wow, I got amazing hearing.
You hear it?
He's playing it.
Oh.
Oh,
Oh, I
man.
hear that.
You hear some
I
of
hear
those,
that.
and then you hear 6 of them in a row. Whack, 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 whack.
What?
But a lot of them seem to be blocked. And
It sounds like they're standing around a railroad spike.
Yeah.
Oh, Yeah.
They're making machi.
I'm just gonna use all my movement.
okay,
Well, it's not your turn yet.
It was on there.
it was, but it
Now
wasn't
it
really supposed to be.
20, 30,
Okay, Shiro, you're up.
50, 60. That's 60 feet. That's use my action for movement.
Okay, Bert, you're up.
Alright, I'm gonna double movement to.
To right up to where they are.
Pretty much.
Yeah, just drag yourself over there. That's probably good enough.
Yeah.
Don't let them boss you around, David. You do what you want to do.
Yeah, you do you, Dave. Oh, up the wall. Look at him
Right
go.
there. We're all
Okay, Finn, you're up.
All right, same jabangle right up to here.
Jabangle.
Yeah, jabangle.
All right, Rook.
I'm gonna wang jangle up here.
Wang jangle.
5, 10, 15,
You never heard of wang jangling?
30,
I have not, but I can
50,
guess what it means.
20.
It means stirring something with a whisk.
Yeah, I'm just gonna hang out there.
Okay,
You're what? How are you out of my line of sight?
Me?
Yeah.
I don't know because I'm standing literally right next to you.
Oh wow, you're
You should
right.
turn
what?
around.
Literally. It's like, where'd he go?
all right, Jack, you're up.
It did. It's
Okay,
fantastic. LTB was
I'm
great.
going
My NESs didn't work, but
Sneak.
You're sneaking.
No, no, that tree's in the way.
you snuck right into a tree.
The tree
Nice.
foiled my whole plan.
He was
What was
moving
that, 10?
forward so hard he stubbed his toe on it.
Unless he was looking down, then he stubbed
I'll
his
stay right there. Yeah, I'm sneaking.
Okay, roll me a stealth.
If you're
So,
sneaking,
oh,
it's
my-
half movement.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's right.
Also, I don't think you need to sneak. They're like, we can hear the sounds of a fight.
Well, here, let's do something like this so I can make you guys a
Just
little
in
different.
case. I think that was the max right there. That I could go in that case. Stealth. Okay. 13.
Okay.
And I will stay right there.
Bart. You, or no, sorry. Where am I at? Wait, oh, I went to build order and it got all messed up. You hear more noises. Let me roll some dice here.
We couldn't have rushed a little closer before we,
You were
so
ways
we
out.
didn't spend 2 rounds running.
Supposed to be doing all that while I'm trying to figure this stuff
Oh,
out here.
that's a lot of dice.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
That's a lot of dice. It's right there.
Those bald dice he's rolling.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna sum this up. Shiro, you're up.
Dice
So you
points.
hear the sound of ooh and an on from the other side. But again, you hear the strumming of a bow, and as you get there, you can see what you've got. So let me point this out for you.
This is all my movement.
Okay, so this guy right here, the Scarecrow Man, he has 4 arms. He's a big skeleton. These are all skeletons except for the Lizard Man. He's got 4 arms. He has. Let me see what's in his hands. They're just like pointy bones, are what his fingers are. He's got 4 of those, and he has a big like scorpion tail that's been attached to him. So it's like one sort of abomination of a skeleton. And then the one that's up here on the guy, that guy right up there, he just has 6 arms, but they all have scimitars in them.
He just has 6
And he's wailing on this lizard man. This lizard man there looks like he's pretty torn up. He's got blood all over him. He's been fighting these guys. There's one with a bow standing over this way, who's just kind of standing around looking around. He moved. But you got one skeleton with the bow, normal skeleton, and you got 2 more normal skeletons that are on this lizard man as well. So you got 3 little normal skeletons, 1 with bow, and you've got 1 6-armed scimitar man skeleton, and then 1 freaky scorpion-tailed, pointy-boned armed skeleton. I can show you a picture.
Yeah. I would love to see that.
You gotta look at the stream though, because I don't want to.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh wait, let me see here. Like that. Ta-da!
Wait.
We don't see
Oh,
it.
wow.
Oh, there it is.
Okay.
That is
Scroll down a
the.
little bit.
So there's some flesh on there.
Yeah, there's a little bit on there.
He's like a flare.
So he's
Every
got.
time it moves, it's going. Something's
Yeah.
flying off.
So that's what
Like
you
a
see.
sloshy sound.
Ugh.
Fantastic.
All right, Bart, you're up.
I'm going to. I'm just gonna move.
Okay, you do that.
Yeah, the tree.
I know,
The
the
trick foiled
tree
again.
getting in everyone's way.
Alright, that's my turn.
Okay, Finn, you're up.
Okay. I can suddenly see all of them.
So that's the freaky
That's
skeleton
the big
tail
one.
guy. That's the guy with all the arms. And then these are
I'm
normal guys.
going to cast Melts Minute Meteors.
Okay.
Eric's new favorite spell.
Well, it's the spell I can use that doesn't blow up the one guy there we don't want to kill. That's that. I am going to send off 2 of these things.
Okay.
They explode in a 5-foot. Yeah, they do. I'm gonna shoot it at this guy, at the guy with the scythe, the 4-arm guy.
Okay, the skeleton tail man or the scorpion tail.
Scorpion.
So they need to make a dexterity saving throw.
Just him or the ones around him also.
The ones around him also within 5 feet.
Okay, so there's his. So he made it.
Okay.
Regular Skelly
Oh,
made it, and he avoids any half damage, and then the other guy made it as well.
okay. Well, they'll have to make it again. So here's the first one.
Starting off rough.
Oh, Rory
with the
re-rolled
DM
that one.
rolls.
I know. Jeez, this is gonna be a fun fight. 5 damage on the first one.
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and light up and then
Oh.
shoot the second one. So they need to make those saves again.
Is it not an action or bonus action to light up?
I don't. Oh yeah, maybe. I just do it so often, I don't even think about it. I'll shoot another one anyways. No, I'll hold off on the second one for now.
Okay, so just one.
Just one for now. Yeah.
All right. Anything else?
Nope.
Rook, you're up.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20,
Yeah, baby. Melf's Minute Meteors. Awesome spell.
25, 30. I can see some dudes now.
This tree is affecting my point of view. This one right here.
Well, that's good.
Yep.
It's like making everything wonky.
And I am going to hold. Oh no! I was using that tree.
It's not there anymore.
Delete the tree.
The tree you run
Oh, there
behind,
goes
it's
the
gone.
tree.
It disappears.
Wow.
Here, I'll give you a
Oh,
different
look,
one.
that's a clever way to make a bigger tree. Look at that. Oh, that's a good idea.
There you go. Lost its leaves. Now it's still doing it. I just want to focus without having to.
That's actually 5 trees to make that one big tree.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah,
clever.
I noticed that.
That's clever.
I'm going to hold an Eldritch Blast for whatever Shiro attacks.
Okay, Jack.
So whatever he attacks, I will then shoot
Yes.
with an Eldritch
Okay.
Blast.
So this is what I'm gonna do.
Here, I'll
Ready?
do this for the.
I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20. I just want to go right there. That's fine. All right. And then I'm gonna cast
Whoa.
less.
Float.
What are you doing up there?
I just want to go here and float for a while.
There you
Wait, right there, there. Okay.
Cast levitate on
And I'm gonna
myself.
cast less.
go. Oh, okay.
It's a 30-foot range, and I think that I want to cast it on Shiro, Ribbert,
River.
and Finn.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
What does it do?
You bless up to 3 creatures of your choice within the range. Whenever a target makes an attack roll or a saving throw before the spell ends, the target can roll a d4 and add the number roll to attack roll or saving throw.
Nice.
Ooh.
All right. You done, Jack?
Yep.
Okay. All right. So skeleton archer. This guy with the scorpion claw and all that. He starts. He notices you guys and starts. Like his mouth opens up and he lets out this non-human shriek comes out of his non-lungs. And he looks at you guys and he gets the attention of his other skeleton friends. And he starts making his way this way. Brings his pumpkin with him. 5. Actually, that was
Get out of the way, dice. I'm trying to walk here.
10, 15, 20, 25,
Let's try this
30,
noise suppression, see if it can get rid of
35, 40. What square are you
my
in?
typing.
You in this one right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sometimes.
What's your range?
Why
on
does he
that?
look like a scarecrow?
Because he is a scarecrow. Okay, that's his turn. And then these guys are going to continue wailing on this lizard man. If I can see how they do here.
Is the scorpion tail one the one by the lizard?
Ooh, okay.
2 20s.
Oh. Ooh.
I
Okay.
got the lizard man died.
So the lizard man, yeah. I'm making a roll.
No.
Lizard man, you hear like the sound of those scimitars go off, shing, 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 and you hear a final cry. And lizard man collapses over.
Did he go, ugh?
Ooh. Yeah, it was a bad one. He went ooh 6 times.
Just for the dying.
All right, so there's that. This guy's
but
gonna
I
go
can't. If I could get close enough.
3, 4, 5, 6, and he's gonna take a shot with his little bow. What's the range on that? Yeah, he's got it. He's gonna take a little shot at old Shiro with his bow. Let's see what he can do with that. Nope. The arrow goes wide by a lot. Okay, Shiro, you're up.
Alright. I'm gonna move in on this guy.
Okay, as soon as you step into range, he is going to do his ready action, and that's his tail. So his scorpion tail is gonna lash out at you,
Oh, that's this. Oh.
and he's gonna hit a 20.
Yep, that hits.
Okay. Where is it? You take 13 damage.
Dang.
Owie.
And 3 more poison.
So 16.
Does he get to make a con save against that poison, or is it just
It
poison?
just
Just
if he
poison.
hits, it goes in.
Rough.
Alright. Great.
Wow.
Alright, first attack for me.
And I can no longer see him based on this line of sight, so
You can roll a d4 with that for
Ooh, yeah.
less.
So
So maybe.
That's 5. That's 13.
I could see him for a minute, and then I can't see him anymore. So
Oh.
I guess I'm not.
17 to hit.
Yeah, 17 does hit.
Yes.
All right. First hit does 12 damage.
So as you hit him, his shoulder blade bones. How much damage was it?
12.
His shoulder blades, like one of them, like pops out and shoots out at you, like it's part of him, just like shoots out as like a spine, and it goes to stab you.
It just hits him?
Well, that is a
Oh,
21.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
Oh, okay. Wow, that's.
You're gonna
damn.
take, what was that? 5, 9 damage, piercing damage, and it lashes out and sticks into you. So you're grappled by him now, as you got this bony spike stuck into your arm from his arm.
Wow.
great. All right, I'm gonna
What
swing
is-
again.
What is the challenge rating on this?
So he got mad after we killed that vampire.
Yeah, I know he got mad after.
Oh yeah, I get that D4 from Bless.
You get something bad for being grappled, right? What's the negative? Minus, or is it not anything if you're grappled if you're melee?
I don't think it is if I'm in melee.
Your speed becomes 0.
Maybe you
Yeah,
just
speed
maybe
becomes
right,
0.
just can't move. Okay,
Yep.
okay, you're good. Keep going.
19 to hit on the second hit.
Yeah, it's a hit.
That does 12 damage again.
Okay.
And I'm gonna bonus action surge, swing again.
Chunks of bone are sort of flying off as you cleave him with your sword. What kind of sword are you using now? Not a katana.
It's a long sword.
Right.
19 plus 8 to hit. I don't mean
Yeah.
a ton. That does. There we go. 16 damage.
Whew. Okay.
And then I'll swing again. I don't. That's just gonna hit.
Just gonna hit.
18 damage.
Man. Okay.
Great.
And that'll end my turn.
Rook. You can take your attack. Your Eldritch Blast.
I can't. That's what I was saying. I can't see him, so I don't know if
Does
that's
he have
up
line
No,
of
you-
or
sight
if
on?
I just can't see him.
You got sight of him.
Okay.
I could see him.
There's a bush there, but he's right over there. Okay, that's a hit.
Okay. Uh, 10.
Okay.
10 force.
He is he's basically just like a he's not the pretty skeleton he was before. There's just bones broken all around, and he is in looking pretty bad. Robert, you're up.
Finally.
He said final.
Am I in range for this for my attack?
Nope.
No.
You can try to grab him with your tongue.
Oh, that's a whole
Skeletons
action.
all night. Remember when you told him you
That's
could eat a
30
bug?
feet.
He's like, you
That's
could-
as far as
could
I
eat a
can
bug.
move.
He didn't attack for like 2 sessions after that.
Oh man.
Okay. Anything else, Bert?
I can't do anything else because that's 30 feet.
Give him the stink eye. You can try to intimidate him.
Legit, give him the stink eye.
You done?
I'll intimidate him.
Okay.
Oh yes.
Or you could. I mean, wait. You can bonus action dash, and then use an action to do whatever you want, right?
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you're a rogue.
Dash.
Yeah.
I have that? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're a rogue. You should know that. This is your
Alright,
character,
cool.
not our character.
So he's like, what?
I've never played a
I use my
rogue.
bonus action to dash up 1 foot.
I steer clear of melee.
Now I'm going to attack.
Bless, anyways. Why do you have a D4 in there?
Because of bless.
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 All right, Finn, you're up.
Okay, I just see these two
Wait,
skeletons.
my modifiers.
Oh,
His
yeah.
modifiers.
His
Oh.
Plus what? Plus
Oh yeah, that is a hit then.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
Roll that damage. Bert,
roll all
Do
that.
I get sneak attack? Do I get my sneak attack?
you do.
You get every.
Ah, sweet.
Sadness.
1, 2, 3.
He hears the rogue do a little math, and he's like, "No."
And then is there any D4? Keep forgetting.
No,
No,
no
you're-
D4s on the attack damage.
1d8, 3d6. We all know what you rolled for damage, David. I don't know why you don't yet.
17.
Okay, you walk up there, and you just a flurry of blades as the little rogue frogman walks up and just starts slashing and hacking, and bones go flying everywhere, and he shakes a bit and explodes.
He did shake.
Bones scatter. Oh, it didn't shake. Bones scattered all around the
He
ground.
shook. I saw it.
Oh, it did it? Oh, it must have been.
Yeah.
fast.
I saw the wiggle.
Okay, that's
Now it's my turn.
it. Now it's your turn.
I see these skeletons up here just rip this poor lizard man to pieces, right?
Yeah, Lizard Man is destroyed.
Destroyed?
Mhm. He's cut up into
Filled.
pieces because this guy with the
Filled with anger.
No, they didn't stop as soon as they got him down.
they just kept
and
on kept on hacking. These three did.
Sheesh.
Light myself up, and I'm going to spend 3 sorcery points on a new level 3 spell slot, and I'm going to shoot a fireball at these guys.
Fireball. Okay.
Yep.
Fireball.
I got my dice out already.
Fireball. Yes, kill them all.
Fireball OP, baby.
Very OP.
Yeah. You guys are gonna go back to fighting demons that are immune to fire.
7 points of fire damage.
37.
37.
What's my save? need different
15.
color dice.
16.
So failed. Ooh, made it.
Oh, come on. That was... It showed the other one. Failed.
What was that? Failed.
Yeah, that was
I don't know where
three.
my dice
That was
is.
a 3.
I lost it. There it is.
Oh.
And
Ooh, that was like natural 1 and then went boom, hit
That was-
20
that
and
was
then rolled again.
3, right? Or was that 4? That was 4, right? So
Yeah.
only one guy made it.
Yep.
Okay. So you see 2 of the skeletons just explode as the fire erupts around them, and the fireball explodes. 37 damage,
Oh, some of them
Damage,
died.
that's correct.
Which
Apparently
is-
you spelled sorcerer wrong.
18. I did.
Yeah. That's what someone in the chat's saying, at least.
Sorcerer. Did I spell it wrong?
Sorcerer?
Doesn't matter
I
right
don't
now.
Did I spell
Worry
it?
about it later.
No, it's good. I'm not worried about it now. Okay, I can't change it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the guy
Actually,
here.
I did it right
Can I
now.
see? Can you see him bounce around?
Yeah, I can see him bouncing.
Okay, so he saved it, but he is pretty well broken. This guy did not save it, so he is pretty well beat up as well. This is the 6-armed guy. All right, that was Finn. Rook, you're up.
2 level 3 slots this round.
So there's 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25? Can't tell what's going on. Okay, so yeah, back there. So there's only 2 left.
As you see, yep.
Okay. How bad do they look?
They both are pretty scarred and charred. Especially the guy with the sword. He's pretty charred up. The one that's holding the book, the 6-armed skeleton, he still seems to be in pretty good shape. A lot of bones on him. He's big boned.
Everywhere.
I'm not fat and big bang.
I will attempt to finish off the little guy there with the first Eldritch Blast.
Okay. Finish him off.
So good most of the time,
Finish
yes.
him off.
17,
That's a hit.
Especially with my subclass.
7.
Okay, he's still up.
Okay. Second Eldritch Blast at him then. Stop rolling.
I know. I just
16.
kept falling and falling.
16 is a hit.
Pick up my dice. I can't pick it up. Okay, getting a new one. Woo! Oh, I don't know where that went. 13.
13 is a miss. No, it's a hit.
That's damage.
13 damage is a kill. You see him. Whoops, wrong one. But you see him
Whoa, what was
explode
that?
with as the Eldritch Blast blast him in the back. Okay, anything else?
That's it.
Okay, Jack, you're up.
Okay, I'm gonna pop out. I'm gonna. Why do I keep floating?
No more maps with trees next time. No trees.
Three.
Hold on. There. Okay. I
Ah,
pop out.
hell.
Yeah, I know. And I sharpshoot him.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you got a shot. Definitely.
Okay. So 1d8. Was he hurt already? Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been getting hurt, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So that's
Boo.
2. I know. 4.
There you go. That was better.
What was that?
7.
7.
12. So 12. 22.
22 damage.
Yeah.
Man. Okay.
That was
He
my
is not
first
looking
attack.
as good as he did before. He's looking a little banged up.
And then second sharpshooter. Nope.
That's a miss.
Okay. That's it.
Okay. Skeleton Lord will go. All right.
I'm sorry. Get a good look at his face.
20, 25. He's going to just walk up, charge up to you. Anything here?
Oh, was an emo kid. Look at the collar on that guy. Skeleton anime character.
That's
15,
funny.
20. He's walking up to
I
both of
know,
you
right?
guys. That's a rush, a charge though. So, or not charge, but a double move. So he just
Uh-oh.
runs up to you guys. So he's got 6 arms, and it is just staring you down with his 6 scimitars all waving around. Shiro, you're up.
Down, but not doing anything.
Yeah.
Take a hack at one of those arms.
Okay.
Man, I like wasted a bunch of spells on this. Thinking this was gonna be hard.
Ooh, I get my D4.
Good thing we're taking a
That's
long rest.
9 plus 17 to hit.
He is going to, like you got the contact coming in, and you see one of his arms go up and ding, knock it away as he parries your blade.
Okay. Second
baby.
attack.
That'll hit.
Okay.
As he parries it away.
I see parries it away.
He's got 6 arms. He could parry. Oh, damn.
Ooh, 18 damage.
Man.
And I'm gonna bonus action take a parry stance.
Okay. Bert, you're up.
Hey, the dice left.
That he was holding went away.
No, did it make the ones that we were holding go away?
Yeah.
That's funny. Do you still have bless? Is it? It's good for.
Oh,
It's like a minute, I think.
Okay. Yeah, that's a
how
hit.
long is a round or a minute?
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
It has
Damn.
definitely not been 10 rounds.
That's a lot of rounds.
I get my sneak attack, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Bless is really good.
Wow.
So 12. 12 plus how much damage?
I think he has a +4 on damage.
Yeah.
Plus 6.
+4.
Plus 6. It's plus 6.
What'd you roll?
Oh, you're talking about.
So what is that? I didn't see what
I
the.
gotta figure that out.
It's 18, right? Was it 12, I think, is what he rolled?
You
Yeah.
can look at the
Plus 6,
roll
okay.
history.
I don't have a roll history. Is it?
Yeah,
oh,
it's roll
he hit
operation
spacebar. There it is.
history.
There it is.
Session history.
Okay, yeah, roll a 12. There we go.
So 18?
Yep, he's still up.
Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and bonus action disengage.
'Kay.
And move back.
Maria, why did you leave me? Huh?
Finn, you're up.
My
My
own
turn?
safety and for yours too.
It's like for
Uh,
my own.
I'm going to put 2 of those meteors right behind him so I don't hit my
Okay.
good bud Shiro. Just go ahead and make the 2 deck saves. At the
2
same
deck
time.
saves. Ooh, I ain't saving nothing today.
Fails. What are you talking about? You got like a crit save just a minute ago.
You guys, this is supposed to be a tough fight. You guys are just like,
Yeah, we are.
You just came in, you have your eyes closed, and you're like, whatever, meteors.
We're destroying this.
So 11 for the first one.
11 damage.
Oh yeah, and
Okay,
then 16 for the second one.
So the first one explodes, and he falls into bits, and the second one explodes again, and more bits go flying all over the place, and he is just a scattered
Stop
bunch.
shooting your meteors, Finn. He's
A
dead.
scattered bunch of bits just across the battlefield here. There's bones everywhere.
Just
all over the
another
place.
day.
A
And
bone bounces off Shiro's head, knocks him out.
You've got battlefield is littered with scimitars, and there's a scorpion tail.
Let's go check out that body. That they
3
were,
meteors left.
or not.
Yeah, so
That must have been the trade between Alzira and Rao. Rao taught her how to mold different beings together.
Taught her how to be a better necromancer, even though he's a
Hey,
druid.
Jack,
I'll turn off my flames
go
too, so that I'm not just like
and
hurting people.
use
when I
your
walk around.
thing that revivify, whatever it's called, and then go save the lizard.
I don't think he can be saved. Like, he was already down, and I blew him up with a
You
fireball.
shush, Finn.
Wait.
We're so home, Finn.
Which means
What's
if he
the-
was unconscious, he took double damage.
No, he has to be alive in some way.
He's extra dead. There's no way he's still alive. He probably has no skin on the top half of his body.
I would like to look into
Sorry,
this
dude.
fight.
There's nothing I could do.
Okay, roll me perception.
I'm gonna investigate all the skeleton bodies. See what all they had.
They seem to be. Give me investigation.
This is my perception for the hut. 20.
Investigation. 18 for investigation.
Okay, you notice that there are. Well, you don't get any new loot other than what I told you before. They're just sort of. It's like these have been put together. Some sort of a what's the word? They're Frankenstein skeletons. They've been just sort of mashed together. There's 3 normal ones. The other ones have been sort of pieced together from different bits. You also, while you're looking around, the investigation was the 18. That's what you got?
Yeah.
Okay. I also noticed there are some boot prints that you notice that are going off this direction that you caught.
Mm-hmm.
Isaac, Rook, inside the house. First thing you see is there are 2 dead lizard folk laying on the floor.
Poor fellas.
And there is amber or Dijon mustard colored blood all over the place.
Oh.
Maybe we should come up with a different name for that. Maybe not Dijon. Maybe
Yeah. It just doesn't-
sulfur.
Eat John blood everywhere. Tangy, delicious.
And it's just a it's a really pretty pitiful house. It's just a bunch of mud that's been kind of packed together. These are just some hermits. You don't see anything of value other than a few blankets. You're not even sure what they were making out here, like what their job was. Maybe they were hiding from something.
Okay.
So
Warrior lizard that was like holding them
I'll-
off.
I'll yell out and tell everyone that there's footsteps leading
on that
over.
lizard, it's an older lizardman, and he's just wearing just normal clothes, but he has an old scimitar with him.
Okay.
And
So he might have been a warrior at one time.
He's got quite a few scars, like old scars on him.
Okay.
Amongst all the.
I checked out that
colored blood.
rapier.
I'm
Doesn't
sad,
that-
but he's dead now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I suggest we.
So you get the
There's no
footsteps going
way.
over this way. If you want to try to follow him, it's going to take a survival check to do that.
We need to
Jack,
get the rest of the group up with us.
Check out these footsteps. You guys can go back and get the group.
Footstep.
I will
We'll
check
we'll
out these
investigate these
footsteps.
footsteps.
Okay.
They
I'll go
look-
back to the caravan.
Watch me rolls. What is it? Survival?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I'm gonna survival.
Take
check.
someone with you, Finn, just in
Don't
case.
roll on one.
22.
Okay. You gather with that there's more than just the one footprint. You've got a boot print, a human-sized footprint. You also have you notice a much larger. It was kind of hard to pick up, but it just seems like it's almost like a crumbling of dirt path. And you've got some of the grass just seems sort of rustled, like maybe something was dragged through also. So you got 3 different
see that.
beings. that you
What
pick
do we-
up. And you pick them up going off this way and up to the left up here.
Okay. We could always check it out.
Yeah, we'll go.
Let's go check it
Let's
out.
go check it out. Rook, can you send
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me and Rook can go back to the
your
thing.
Raven buddy up there?
Sure.
Thank you.
I'll send Pip around the where they pointed out where the footsteps went.
Okay, roll a perception check.
I will look through his eyes. It's not more than 100 feet away, right?
Right, yeah, you're not.
Okay. Yeah, I'll look through his eyes.
I'll hold on to you while you're doing that.
11.
I'm not picking anything up.
I don't see anything.
All right, that's enough. That's all I want to investigate. That then. Let's go back to the group.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's go.
It doesn't. We'll go back to the group, and then we'll keep making our way towards the cave, which we're probably not too far from, right?
No, you still got to wait. You're not even to the mountains yet.
Oh, okay.
You're all going back to the
Yeah.
camp,
Carib.
the
Yeah.
caravan. Okay,
Carib.
make your way back. Maria asks to make sure everything's okay.
Yeah. Just a small
Yeah.
group.
Creepy looking skeletons.
But we exploded them all, so it's all right.
Yeah, we all just made it look like some goblins.
I got like 2 turns in.
Seeing our GM's hopes of a good fight.
I'm gonna use my second wind ability and get some health back.
Okay. At least I got a second wind out of it. Makes me feel better. Thanks,
Quite a
Joe.
bit of damage in that first round.
Imagine what happens if they actually got a round in. All he got in was a reaction.
Yeah.
I spent sorcery points on it. Does that make
No.
you feel better?
A little bit.
I got emotional when they took out the lizard man.
I casted blessed because I thought it was gonna last long.
All right, you're back to the camp. They grab their supplies and a couple of
Off we
them
go.
keep their weapons out. They walk alongside the cart.
Okay.
And then everyone else just follows along with you. You give me your perception checks again. Whoever is on the watch, the lookout.
I'll take
Okay.
one.
Okay.
And the ranger should do one. Oh, I
Yeah,
have
both
to
of you.
roll this now that I've taken it
Okay.
out.
Said perception.
14 for me.
16.
Okay. Let me see real quick. 1 second.
Thing. That's what I do. I show up to
Okay.
fight and just blast everything. And then
Um,
I'm done
Yeah.
for
Coast seems
up.
clear. You make your way into the mountains. The terrain starts getting rockier. Everything from here, you still kind of follow the river. You get about to the river gets pretty tiny and kind of turns into more of a creek and just sort of splits off a bunch into the base of the mountains. A few springs and all that in there. You get to the base of the mountains. You start making your way into the mountains. Well, hills really, and it's getting late. You
Right.
figure you can press through the mountains and get there at dark if you want to press through, or you can take camp here on top of the mountains.
Can
pass
I
through and try to get there at dark.
Yeah.
can I roll to see what could be there
Could be
at
where
night? Like any monsters or anything like that?
if you want to
We're
find
headed
try.
back to where I was captured, right?
Yeah.
Or back
Yep.
to where I was taken?
Yeah.
We may, if we go tonight, that's fine, but we should take extra care because I was taken from an Empire convoy, so they may have sent Empire people to check out what hit
Oh,
their
so-
stuff.
It's been like a week since.
Been more than a week, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a while, but I would imagine that news
we
takes a
killed-
while to
As long as
travel.
we're careful.
We
I think
killed
we'll be
Mother
fine.
Vampire.
Well, you were there for a while, and then another 2 weeks on top of that.
It's possible it's empty. Just feel like we should be cautious.
I say
be
we
cautious.
push forward.
Yeah,
We got a lot of
honestly,
people
honestly.
that can see in the dark, so
Okay.
I think we should be all right.
Quick question.
Yeah.
Did anyone let those humans go that were in the cave when we were here last?
We left him there to die.
Okay.
They were slavers, by the way.
They were slavers. We left them there on purpose.
So then there's a chance they got out and alerted the Empire.
There's probably not a chance they got out. If they were stuck there that long, they are stuck still, and like
Okay.
you guys were all almost dead. What are the odds
Maybe,
they
but
made it?
now I've given our GM an idea, so.
What?
All right, let's go.
You gonna press on?
Yeah.
Roll me those con checks, and somebody roll me one for the caravan. I'll roll. You know what? I'll roll it.
Yeah.
I'll
you
be a
roll it.
GM.
Oy, oy, oy.
I got a point of exhaustion.
Okay, so
Yeah,
you
me-
get about to the
16.
peak. Anyone that got, I think it's 15. Is that, or is it 12?
Yeah.
I think it's 15.
15 is what you've been doing.
Anyone that got below 15 is at a point of exhaustion. And you look back at your caravan and you can see that the horse is looking bad, looking worn out. A lot of the folks in the caravan are looking. I mean, they're not all warriors, and they're looking pretty ragged. You still got a couple hours to go before you get there.
Let's.
I mean, if
we're
we're
all,
already
if we're all
this
looking
far,
bad.
yeah, we can sleep. We can stop.
I would.
We'll ask Maria. We'll ask Maria her
Yeah,
opinion.
how do they feel?
We're about 2
Um,
hours out. We can push or we can stay.
Maria says we trust you. If we can press on if we need to. If you feel
About
it's
2
safe
hours
though, well, then we can camp here.
Yeah,
Why don't we go for another hour and see how everyone is?
we can do that.
That
Yep.
works.
All right.
Roll that con check.
Be dead in an hour.
I took a point of exhaustion.
Me too.
I'm
How
good.
many points of exhaustion?
You can take up to 4 before you die.
6.
Dude.
6
dice.
before you die.
Oh, 6 before you die?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
well. I don't know
That's
anything about
too-
D&D.
that's
Probably
too
take a
right
rest
there.
then.
Yeah.
Everybody failed. Did you
I think
fail?
No,
Yeah.
I
No.
passed. I'm good.
You said 15?
Yeah.
I
And it
failed.
has to be just in that. Or okay, yeah.
Well, we'll rest then.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they look back and the horse is just like there's people helping the horse along, and yeah, Maria thinks be best if we took a
Yeah.
night.
Okay. We'll stop.
Okay. We'll have some watch.
Okay, give me a survival check to find yourself a cozy spot.
Cozy spots. I
Help
got
him.
you.
I'll give him a help action.
Okay.
Yes.
Roll that. Well, I guess you just do it as you just say I'm helping.
I'm helping.
And then he gets advantage.
Ooh.
Not that he needs it. Look at that.
Oh, advantage.
Yeah.
Hey, I might get a nat 20. We'll find us a hotel. 20,
Look over there. A
20
day's in.
23. Yeah, right.
So you're looking around and you find. I mean, you're on a hill. It's been pretty quiet, but you do spot a little cave off to the side. Maybe it was once used by the Sivan. Sivan, Rook doesn't know. These are these little bird-like tribal folks that live in the hills here. And
Right here, guys.
it may have belonged to one of them, but you don't see any activity over there. Check it out if you want, or you can just camp out in the open.
Oh, we'll check it out. I'll check it out.
Can everyone fit in there?
I'll go with him.
Is it a big area?
You can't tell from here, but it looks from your
Yeah, I'll check it out.
potentially. Okay, so give me perception, you and Bert.
Perception.
This is my
20.
weakness.
Perception.
Oh, no.
Indeed.
What did he roll?
Well,
You
two.
rolled a 2.
I'll roll
He
two.
rolled a 2.
So
But,
you get
mine's-
I got 20.
you make your way up, and you
I
can
got one.
you see there are you see a couple Sivan bodies.
Bodies.
Looks like they've been dead for at least a couple days.
Oh, I could smell the death.
Mm-hmm. And you make your way into the cave, and there are a few more in the cave, all dead. You count all together, maybe about a dozen dead Sivan. They've all been hacked with swords and spears, it seems.
All right. I'll
We
head
could probably
back.
clean it up.
I'll head back and tell the group.
Out here instead of in the cave. There's a bunch of dead stuff in the cave. We don't want to deal with moving it tonight while we're all double exhausted.
Was
Okay,
it, did
we'll
I
just
see
camp out.
that many bodies? Like I saw a bunch.
Not all in the cave, but in and around the cave, yeah.
Like, oh, okay.
About a dozen.
Yeah.
Alright.
We'll
So
camp
you,
outside the cave.
Ranger, thinking it is a good spot to camp, a nice safe spot
It's
to camp.
safe.
but
it's a
there
safe
is-
spot, yeah.
Dead folks around.
If you guys want to play it safe, that's a safe spot.
We'll
right
have
there.
people on watch. Let's just take it.
So, okay.
So open or cave?
Open.
First
We'll
watch.
just rotate watch. I'll take the last watch.
I have a
If
where is it? I think it's Mountain Pass. Is that the one? Go to Mountain Pass. Just for effect. Nope, that's not the right one. Hang on, that's the one we were just at.
Mountain Grove,
Maybe?
Mountain Run.
Mountain Ruin.
Ooh, Mountain Grove looks fancy. Okay, go to Mountain Grove, sure.
Oh yeah, I remember you showed me this one.
Anyway, so give me some checks, some rolls for watch.
Fip will watch.
you said Mountain Grove.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Temple
Well,
in the-
I will take the last watch.
Fip will watch poorly.
He fell asleep. 15 for my watch, whenever that is.
Sitting on the fire.
No, there's like some bones up there.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Do we lose exhaustion with the short rest?
Yeah.
Short rest, get it back.
No,
Get-
it's a long rest.
It's supposed to
long-
be a long
Oh,
rest
it's a
and it
long
only
rest.
reduces it by 1. But I don't know because I'm sure long rests are different than.
We picked just getting rid of exhaustion with rest.
you guys had exhaustion?
So
We've never
We've
had
had-
exhaustion before.
yeah, we have. We pushed
I've
on it.
never had it.
We've had it before, for sure.
No, we have.
We'll say you
Or
get
short
one
rest.
back at a short rest or all back at a full rest.
Okay.
That's what we'll say.
All right.
Okay, who's on watch first? Give me some spot checks. William.
Fip
chat.
rolled a natural 1.
I haven't. William. Natural 1 for Fip. Who else is on watch?
I got 15 during my watch.
I'll take a watch.
Okay, so the first watch goes by, a couple hours go by. Quiet, it's dark.
4 for me.
You, Jack, while you're on watch, you're kind of in this little divot here. And up behind one of the rocks, you see some movement. You see just a quick flash of something.
I moved too quick.
Move too quick to see what it was.
I sneakily go check it out.
Roll me that stealth check.
Nine.
Okay.
9.
Oops. Okay. You make your way. Sorry, ignore that. You get up to where the movement was, and you don't see anything.
I don't see anything.
Mm-mm.
Okay. I head back.
Okay.
And I go back to, or I tell whoever's going on watch next.
Sure, you got like a 4.
Oh wait, who's going next? What?
Shiro. Mm-hmm. Roll me your.
I mean, I casually mentioned, hey, I might have seen some.
Oh, I already rolled. I rolled a 4.
Oh, you already. Oh.
You want Fip to roll again?
Yep.
$16.
Fip sees a little bit of movement. He sees not in the same area where Jack saw it, but another rock behind a rock. He sees it looks like a human, somebody in a cloak, just hanging out, looking at you at the party.
So moving towards us.
Just looking.
Okay.
That's creepy.
He's just gonna keep an eye on it.
Okay.
He wouldn't wake me unless it was acting threatening.
Keep forgetting I have to do this. It around almost daybreak. Fip's just watching him, and he sees 2 things moving away from you. One looks like could be a dwarf, could be something wide, and the other is he can't make out what it is. It looks like it's just like a blob, basically, making its way away from where you guys are going.
Okay. This is right before we wake up.
Right before we wake up, yep. Right before daybreak.
Okay, so as soon as I wake up, I would imagine he would tell me that.
Mm-hmm.
How much time has gone by since he last saw them at this point?
Maybe 20 minutes.
I tell him to quickly go see if he can find them.
Okay.
and
Find a
tell me
blob?
as soon as he sees them.
Roll me perception.
A blob?
18.
Okay, he sees they're very stealthily making their way off to the north from the in the mountains here. Away from you guys are going east, they're going north. And he sees one humanoid, cloaked, dark cloak, looks like it's some furs on the back. And a again like a almost like a dwarf, but it's just like almost like it's just one solid color. It could be like a rock man. And he also sees some sort of a almost like a bush, like a moving bush.
Okay, so I say there's
All three of them are making their way quietly away.
apparently people were watching us sleep last night. They're moving away from us now. Fip's on their tail if you think we should follow.
That's so
Is like a moving bush, and one of them could be a rock man.
Yeah, I convey all of that.
I'll look to our other members and be like, is that, could that be, oh man, what's her name? I've forgotten. We haven't talked about her in a long time.
Oh, Lorius?
Lorius.
Lorius?
It sounds like her.
That sounds like Lorius.
Who's Lorius?
Wait, is she spying?
Lorius is an underling of Alzira.
That we have dealt with a lot.
Man, I can't believe she's alive. I thought she was dead.
Do we
I thought
like
she lost
Lorius
that
or do we
thing.
not
Oh
like
yeah, that's
Lorius?
right. She did have.
Do what?
We're medium towards Lorius.
Okay.
She's helped us in the past and she's backstabbed us, so.
Well, should we let her leave? Or
No,
should
well,
we
let's try to
follow her?
catch her.
Yeah.
Let's go.
We'll try to rush up and catch her.
I'm gonna use the remainder of my hit die.
'Kay.
When that short rest.
Okay, I point in the direction where Fip went.
Go.
Make a mad dash.
You just running straight at her.
Yep.
Okay, so you start making your way there, and as soon as you're not trying to be stealthy, but she is, and as soon as she sees you, though, she stops and she hands up. She's like, "All right, how you been?"
Been all right.
How's
I
it
figured
going,
it was-
Lorius?
Figured it was you with the description of a bush and a rock man.
And yeah, next to her you see it's just like it's almost like a thorny rose bush, no flowers, and it's just a 5-foot wide bush. And then next to her on the other side is it's almost like it's like a rock golem, but it's made out of more like dirt clods, and there's some stones thrown in there, and there's some little bit
The
of
last one.
grassy and it's just like a dirt man, little
I see you
dwarf
got
sized
some new
guy.
Friends.
Yeah, they're back. Alzira built them for me.
Terrorizing the local, you and Alzira?
What? You're
Been terrorizing the locals?
no. I mean,
Yeah.
Like a lizard folk at a place just right behind where we're at?
oh, you mean the experiment that you ruined for us?
Well, you know, you guys are just
Experiment?
killing random people, so
They're hermits out in the middle of the waste out here. No one cares about
Who
them.
cares if they're hermits or not? They're still living a life.
And they will be again.
There's
Once we
plenty of
go-
Empire soldiers you can take. Go
I
for
was gonna
that.
say, why don't you? Try
We
the
got
other?
we got a few of those.
Well, keep doing that.
Keep-
Don't
yeah,
take
keep-
hermits. Oh, we're doing a test. No, you're not. You're just killing people to fill an army.
listen, I don't really care what you do, as long as you stay away from this group, us, and that town.
That's a threat.
The town
That is
of
a threat.
That
What?
is a threat.
Adro. We haven't taken anyone from there that didn't have it coming or didn't. We take the weak.
Have it coming.
It's survival of the fittest out here. We have to do what we can to rebuild what we've got.
As far as I'm concerned, if you don't mess with this group, that's with us. Because if you do, I will personally end you.
And your rock friend, too.
Again.
The rock will go away.
Yeah.
She pats her rock friend. Says, "You talk big, but
Your experiment.
I'm
pretty
just here to keep an eye."
We've seen you fight. We know how
Yeah.
terrible you are at that. You knocked yourself out what, twice?
She's like, oh,
Yeah.
you remember that?
I've learned some things since then.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I
You
went through.
Did you learn to throw it away from yourself? Because I mean that's a big step.
As long as Big Mama Alzira ain't around.
Poor Lori.
She says, "I could have struck you down easily. You were out there sleeping just in the open. I was right there, but I didn't."
We knew you were there the whole time.
I don't hate you, Lorius. I think you're fine.
We think. She cuts you off. We think we could use you at some point. You are valuable, and when you're willing to come help us, which we know you will be before long, stop by the monastery, have a chat with Alzira, and we'll fix this place.
A few of the things will come by the monastery.
more
Conversation
skeletons
every
here. Make it more freaking terrible. Yeah.
Maybe if she can get rid of Ribbert's fungus, we'll think about helping you out.
Yeah.
Actually,
if you
that's
can
a
get rid of
challenge.
fungus, that'd
That's
be
a challenge right there.
Have you asked her about your fungus?
No, we've
I don't
run
think
into
so.
everyone else.
Well, if anyone can do it, Alzira can do it.
I
Well,
don't trust Azir though. She'd do it for a price though. So.
Has
I don't know
Alzira
if
ever
I'll
stabbed you in the
do it.
back? She's only ever been helpful.
Whatever, we sent her to a monastery and said, don't attack these people, and then she took the monastery.
Well, you know,
Well,
who needs it more? A bunch of vagrants or Alzira? We needed a stronghold.
Let's- to be fair,
They're not harmed.
honestly,
We asked them to leave nicely.
Hey
honestly.
man, look, you keep
Yeah,
on
isn't it like
talking about
7?
how powerful Alzira is, and all I'm saying is what you have to do, find a new hideout because hers got taken. Seems so powerful.
Yeah, that rat Raoul didn't hold up his end of the bargain.
Oh.
Hero. I'll interject here and say, she has stabbed us in the back less than anyone else.
I guess, literally.
Yeah. Literally compared to the person we were helping a lot.
I guess.
Yeah. So
You know what Ral did to Linzerus?
no, we don't need to go into that right now. They know. That was part of the deal. So we might consider an offer, but not at this time. We're
I don't
busy
know.
with other
Do you
things.
know what happened to Linzerus?
Of course.
What happened to Linzerus?
Why should I tell you? You know what it is.
Clearly you
Glorious.
don't.
Glorious. Whatever it is.
So you don't know.
I know.
Do I think that she knows?
Roll that insight.
Actually.
It does.
She doesn't have a clue.
All right, well, that's beside the point. We should get these people up here. Just stay clear of them for now.
Will do.
All right, good. All right,
And
let's
next
go back to
time
the
you
caravan.
see an experiment taking place, just let it play out.
Nah, we'll kill those skeletons for
6
you.
arms.
Well, we thought it
It'll
was
be a better
glorious,
test
but
for 'em, right?
you cleaned it up pretty easily. So we'll have to put more effort into it next time.
Yeah, obviously.
More effort into it.
So what do you think of the scorpion one? Do you like that?
That's a little weird.
The
You
poison,
get
the
rid of
poison
the
wasn't
flesh.
nice, but
Yeah.
Get rid of the flesh.
I think it'd look better if it hadn't had any flesh on.
Now we're doing undead critique. The one with the flesh hanging off of it, 4 arms, 5 out of 10.
He said, "If I will mind my place, you mind your place.
I
We'll all be
hate
okay.
undead.
However,
Let's get
when you
these
come to your senses and you need some assistance, we can assist each other, clearly."
Clearly.
I mean,
Let's get these people to the cave for now.
Yeah.
We'll consider
Let's go.
that later.
She
Alright.
nods her head and starts walking back to the
Okay.
west.
All right. We'll go back to the caravan and get them to go.
'Kay.
Up to this cave.
Get another hour or so trek to get down the mountain, and all's quiet. You get to the doorway of that temple.
Yeah.
And it's still open.
Okay.
Who's going in? Everybody?
I'll go in first.
Yeah, I guess we'll all go in.
We'll go
We
in.
tell them to wait outside for a minute.
Okay. It smells terrible. It smells really bad.
Still? Oh, there's only a few dead people in here.
They've been, yeah.
Ghouls and
You have
muck.
the ghouls and the standing water and the.
You can
and-
shut that door.
So you see the looks like the vampires that you killed have sort of rotted away more than a 2-week-old body. They've rotted a lot. You make your way back to where the 2 humans are, and they're still tied up, but they're not.
Alive?
They're dead.
Oh, okay, good.
Other than that, the place is just as you left it. No one's been there.
Fantastic. We'll go back and get Maria and tell her that aside from some spring cleaning,
As I'm walking through there, I'm just prestidigitation, trying to clean everything. It smells so bad.
It smells real bad in there.
It's terrible. Just everything I see that I can clean, prestidigitation.
antifreeze.
Go to vampire/old temple.
Wait, what?
This is one that Eric made.
Forward.
If you want some effects,
Okay.
make these things go up, up, up.
All right, I see the top of it. This is
Yeah,
great.
I see
You
that.
gotta
that
zoom way
whole
out and get
top
to the
of it.
front. It's only supposed to be viewed from one angle. I didn't want to take the time to like make the whole thing look like a mountain.
There we go. Okay, that's what you see. Well, you don't see the tables and the chairs. There was a cart in here, in this first room, and ignore the bookshelves also.
Okay.
And the wheel of cheese. But you've got a big open. I just want to show this off because it's fancy. A big open temple. Maria walks in first. Her and who did I say was my book go? I lost my book. There it is. Maria goes in there with Kyler, and they kind of take a look around and say, well, it stinks, but we can use it. This will work. It's on this side. We can maybe get some quicker attacks on the slave camps. Get some more folks brought in here. This is all close to the
Clean up
main
and
road.
it'll be good.
Yeah,
It'll
we
be
can
good.
take it. We appreciate this. You,
It's
as
easily
always,
defensible.
you are certainly welcome here anytime.
We'll try to start liberating some camps for you, bringing more people in.
We've
Okay.
been slacking because we've had so much going on.
We still haven't heard anything from Dawes or Torin, so if you hear anything from them,
Yep.
please send them our way. We'll send some scouts out once we get settled.
We tell them there's some aside from the dead vampires, there's some dead people tied up in the rooms.
Okay.
Just like get rid of them. We left them here on purpose.
Okay. That'll work.
All right, fantastic.
So where are we going now?
Let's
we're
let's
gonna-
rest
we're gonna
for
take a rest.
24-hour rest.
We're gonna
So
help
we're
them
gonna
clean this
rest,
place, and then we'll
and then
take our
we're gonna
rest.
Montage.
It's
Just
gonna
cleaning-
be a
cleaning-
montage.
Cleaning out bodies.
Yeah, they grab the body. Everyone gets moved in here, and they, they're pretty quick about getting the place in order. They get the
Yeah.
bodies all kind of piled up, and then they eventually move them out and bury them outside. They start moving all the supplies get moved in, and they start breaking things down. They start taking the tents apart and setting them up as some makeshift beds, and start getting the place in order. So you got 24 hours here. If anyone wants to do something, let me know.
We're just gonna help them clean stuff up, and then
Okay.
we're gonna get
Yeah,
out of
just
here.
cleaning and
Okay, they got a lot more than 24 hours worth
Resting.
of work here, but they're mostly taking shifts. Most of them they'll kind of come in and out, working and getting things cleaned up. But after 24 hours, it's early morning of the next day, and what do you want to do?
Did we get our full rest in?
24 hours.
Okay.
Did we
alright,
take
cool.
the time to go through the stuff in the main vampire's room?
I think we did.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, I did a pretty thorough check because I was looking
Okay,
for
good.
things.
I
to-
didn't. Yeah, I want to make sure we didn't like leave behind some epic treasure.
Yeah, let's go find some epic treasure.
Yes, it is a wheel of cheese.
Nice looking wheel of
it's-
cheese. Good lighting off that cheese.
That's a good Gouda.
It's good Gouda on that
So-
cheese.
What's next, fellas?
Treasure.
Oh man, what is next? What's on the list?
Do we backtrack somewhere or do we
Lots
just...
of things are on the list. Natak is.
We can
somewhere
head
on the
back
list.
to the Yanti. I would love to get my sword.
Make another super
too.
long trek back to South Shore.
South
do
Shore's
that.
only like a day and a half from here.
Oh, okay. We can try to get
I
back.
mean, the whole
and get
island's
him
like
his...
3 days. We'll get you top to
Yeah, I
bottom.
know. We can try to make it back to get him his sword so that we have
Uh-oh.
of him.
Uh-oh. Eric froze.
Uh-oh. We all
Oh,
froze.
now he's back
I'm back.
from outer space.
So yeah, we can do that to go get his sword, and then after that, like Natak, we can try to talk to Al Zero, see what she wants. We can oh god, what is it? What else?
Help the lizard people.
Yeah, that's
What,
Natak. Try to help
what
the lizard folk.
about y'all's situation with that demon?
That
It's kind of
situation
on
is-
the back burner right now. He's not really affecting us.
Yeah,
Okay.
we've made him weaker. We could
take the fight to him, I guess. We could try, but
do that. We could try to liberate some slave camps. If
You
we get
might
enough,
have a situation with the demon.
we have lots of yes. We always have a situation with that demon. We could attempt to liberate some slave camps to bolster the numbers of this place. If we get enough people here, we could have a nice little force to attack the big demon with, right?
Yeah.
But I think
Build
for
an
now,
army?
let's just go get your sword. Yeah, build a small army of former slaves.
Yeah. Yes.
Look at me. I came from a slave camp. We can just find a few more people like me and then go wipe people out.
Oh yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So I guess for now, let's head back to South Shore to get that sword, and then we can go for some slave liberating. It's been a while since we've done the good old slave liberating.
yeah, that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah.
Why
I wanna
not?
let's something that doesn't involve demons.
Mystical beings,
super
demons.
amazing. Yeah, let's deal
Good,
with some
simple-
regular people.
We're actually
yeah.
just talking about this as the characters. No more demons. No more.
Let's take a break from demons.
Yeah.
I just want a good old-fashioned human killing.
Yeah.
I need a vacation.
I need a vacation from all this celestial demon nonsense. I just want to
man.
wipe out some good old-fashioned gray
Yeah.
evil people.
Aliens? Sectoids?
Yeah,
Aliens.
aliens.
Aliens. Oh god.
All right.
let's
You
go.
head south. You're just gonna follow the base of the mountains or in the mountains.
Yeah, we'll
Yeah.
South
make it
South
back
Shore.
pretty easy.
How close to
Yeah.
the ruin of Last Hope do you want to go to?
Well, let's avoid it.
Why? Where is it at?
Last hope, the castle, because
Oh, yeah, we wanted to check that out. That was something we talked about last time because it has that big ass light coming from it now.
you want to
Oh,
go
are we
through
heading
there, I
through
guess.
there?
We can just skim it.
We-
We don't have to
yeah,
get super close.
Yeah. Why not? Let's check it out.
And we can have Fip go in,
Yeah. He's invisible.
as long as you're okay with that, Rook. I don't want to just
See a
assume.
great bow in there.
Sure.
No, we're gonna assume.
Taking a look at things from the air while invisible's pretty safe usually.
Well, let's
Alright.
go for it.
Okay. You make your way. It's about 8 hours. Well, I guess. Let's see. That'd be about. And so you're getting around 4 o'clock or so. So it's mid-afternoon before you finally make your way about to where the ruin of Last Hope is. As soon as you come across this one hill, and you can start seeing where Last Hope is or was, you see a blue light coming from there. It's a bit late in the day, sun's in the west, but you can still see, because it's kind of shaded by the mountains a bit, or hills, that there is a blue speck of light coming from that direction.
Okay. Are we
A
close
little
enough
close.
within 100 feet, or is it still?
No,
pretty
it's
far
still
No.
a mile away.
Right away.
away? Okay.
Get a
Oh,
little
so we get
closer
closer.
than that.
So you can get closer, or you can just stay outside.
We'll
and
try
head
to get
south.
closer.
As you move up, this keep is like pretty well hidden, so you can't see the keep, but you can see the spot of light. And the only way of really being able to see the keep is getting pretty close to it. So if you want to get up there, you have to do some stealth to get up to the keep.
Oh, I know who's stealthy.
Why don't we just have Fip go in?
Yeah, you can just send Fip in, and I won't be able to see it for myself, but he can tell me what he sees. He comes back.
Yeah, we'll do that for now.
Okay.
If there's a patrol around it or something, we don't know what's there. And now there's a light coming from it.
And if
Okay.
we have to be quiet, I'm not built for that.
Okay, Fip's gonna go up there.
That's alright. That's why I'm here.
So it's kind of a bit of a pass getting up there through the hills, and you see the lake. Fip sees the lake to the south, and he
17 perception.
Okay, he flies up around, does a once around the keep, and then heads back. He gets back in range, and he says he saw a ruined castle. Looks like it's been built back up a bit, though. There's a big tower with a bright blue light on top of it. Lots of people. There's lots of Empire people. They working it like a keep. Said one guy looked pretty tough. Big guy, wearing really fancy looking armor, black with some yellow markings on it.
Okay, I convey all that. Is the Empire there the last time you saw it?
Last
They were
time we
moving
saw
on it.
Yeah, they were moving on it, but the people we just dropped off at the cave were there.
Do you have any idea what the blue light is?
No, we have no idea what that
Maybe
is.
some
It could have
kind of
something to do with,
technology.
yeah, that little tower that they set up at the lake before we
Should
before
we
we got kicked out.
kill him?
I don't think we can. If it's a fortress full of people, I don't know that we can just like walk up and start wiping them out.
I feel confident.
How many did you
From
say
the
I
sound
saw?
of it.
He saw at least 24.
There's a lot there. I might be able to get us inside, but that's still a lot.
When you conveyed all that, did you convey everything I said to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Shiro, when he describes this guy with the black armor with the yellow markings, it does sound very familiar to you.
Oh.
I need my sword, but I would I would like to get in there and kill that guy.
Who is he?
Some
Who is he?
What happened to
some?
What happened to good old fashioned slave liberating?
I realize that, but this trumps that for me.
Oh, yeah?
Okay, fine.
I'm down.
We'll go get his sword back, and then I guess we're gonna besiege a castle.
Yeah.
But
Yes.
if we get in there and we have the chance to kill him, he's mine.
Deal.
Man, I want to kill him. Alright, I'll give it to you.
So as we're walking towards South Shore,
We'll
I'm
take
just
the
going to be
castle too.
pressing you for information on this guy. Like, how strong is he? What can we expect if we try to fight him?
He was my commanding officer in the Empire Army, and I thought we were pretty close. And after years of fighting together, I was back in my village that I ran, and he came with soldiers and wiped out all my people. Took everything I had.
That's rough.
Seems like a real jerk.
He seems like a real jerk. Let's go get that sword.
He's mine.
Okay.
Special sword, and then
So,
It's
do
gonna
we
be a
fight our
homebrew
way in? Do we try to sneak our way in?
how were
Or
you planning on getting us in?
Could always have
Uh,
someone sneak in there.
I have the ability to, and I make myself look like the guard that we killed at the lizard house there, like the
Yeah,
couple
normal
of
guard.
times ago.
Mhm.
And I have the ability to, and I go make myself look like this, and I tried it. I do the voice. I do his voice.
Is this new to us?
Yeah.
Or
This is
or-
another changeling. Yeah.
You can change too? Oh man.
Is it more magical looking
It's
than?
magical. Yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
not you don't see me
I know.
morph. You just see me like poof. So
Yeah.
There's like a little
Oh,
smoke
so they
cloud.
got magic.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a...
That's
I
what
could
that is.
claim
I
you
thought
all
it
my
was
prisoners
a
and
God,
changelings
man.
on the inside.
Yeah.
And
Hey, I can
poof.
do that too.
I poof back.
Yeah,
and
we
be
could
like,
do that. Yeah.
Hey,
Hey, maybe we
have
could
both
lure
of you.
someone. You know,
They
we
might
could
buy
probably
that.
lure someone. to get out, and after that you can disguise as Simmons after we.
Because
What?
if you guys are wanted by the Empire, I could just say you're my prisoners, and I was taking them to whoever your commanding officer is. And...
Have we seen any wanted posters?
That works.
Not for a very long time. Bet you haven't been anywhere near
Yeah.
a Empire's Empire base in a long time.
I could
either.
also just tell him, if he knows you, I could just say your name and tell him I captured you, and would imagine he'd want to see you, right?
He'd also take away all of our weapons.
Probably.
Well, I could, tell him that I already did that.
Yeah, we could try that.
So we
Oh,
could do
no,
that.
not this again.
We could just storm the castle, or we could try to sneak in. How big was the castle?
It's pretty good size.
It's a little fortress. So
How
it's
far from the outside wall, like where there weren't guards, is this guy that we're talking about?
he was standing at the door, the gate, just chatting with a couple other folks.
Oh, so he was on the outside?
The door was open. He
Okay.
was standing in the doorway, the gateway.
Okay. I could
So
also...
it's like 3/4 of the place is open, and then there's the back part is enclosed. And
I
there's a
could take
tower. There's
one
like a
person with me.
stone tower, and then there's just like a new construction of a big tower, a big radio tower looking thing.
I could take one person with me about 90 feet. But I doubt that would help us very much.
Take a person 90 feet.
Into a place if you look like one of them.
What?
Maybe not looking exactly like the one we killed.
Who says they know he's dead? Who says they even know him?
That's true.
Uh,
There's probably a little chance they know who that is. But
You
from
just
my
say,
experience, you can move around pretty easy as long as you don't look like an outsider.
I could just tell them,
The
found
main
this
thing is
guy and he mentioned your
finding-
name.
a suit of armor. To make you look like them.
Well, the mask of many faces gives
Oh,
me
does
the-
that do the armor
yeah.
too?
oh.
Okay. Well. Alright. Sure. We can try that. But first we gotta go get this sword.
Yeah, let's go get the sword.
We'll make a dash.
Hey, wait, do you guys think that Yuri? Oh no, not Yuri. Yusaki
Yuri's
could do
dead.
it?
No, they're both dead. You literally mentioned the two more that are
There's
dead.
two dead
I'm
party
sorry, he
members. I mean,
dies too
they're
much,
both of
alright? I gotta figure
What do you mean die too much? My goodness.
He does too much. Two, whatever.
They're both dead.
They're both dead.
So it's a day and a half walk, so you can get about to these southern hills down here. I'm pointing out right now, before it's dark.
Okay.
If you want to make it to
Okay.
South Shore.
Yeah, we'll just do whatever we can to get there as fast as possible.
Okay, so
we'll
you
camp-
make your way around this lake, and you come across the road. You can see the road off in the distance, and there looks like a patrol heading west of Empire folks. You got two black armored Empire folks. They've got one of those machines that they had at the bridge is walking with them, as well as three other folks in leather armor, slaver armor, and they're making their way down the road. Also notice there's a couple little frisbee-sized spider-looking things that are walking alongside them as well
How close is this to South Shore?
I just remembered something.
on the road here south of the lake.
What?
Shouldn't we
ways.
also be looking for God, what's his name? Linder has told us to look for him.
Bartok.
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 Did he
Yeah,
tell
he's
us how to
in,
find him?
I
I
know
don't
where
think
he
he
is.
knows
He's in that Empire village.
Oh yeah.
How far away is that from
It's up.
Where
here
we
on
are?
the map?
I mean,
The
might-
main Empire city that we dealt with first.
Yep. Crawport.
Crawport, right there.
So we'd have to head that way.
I completely forgot about going to talk to him.
Well,
We went from having nothing to do to having a ton
Yeah.
to do. I'll try to. I'm trying to convince Shiro that we go talk to him first, because the guy in the armor, whoever that is, and whatever problems you have with him, I doubt he's going anywhere if he's the commanding officer of that place.
Why don't we get the sword, kill the guy, and then go to Cropmore?
I've waited a long time to kill him.
We can get help from
and
him.
I can wait. I
Yeah.
can wait a little longer.
Yeah, good. All right.
I understand that you guys are going out of your way to help me do this, but
We don't
It's like
mind helping you. I don't mind helping
know.
you.
Oh
but
yeah.
maybe we see what's going on here first, because he's not going anywhere probably. All right.
All right.
All right. So we wake up and continue to South
Yep.
Shore.
Make yourself south of the road into the hills. Rest in the South
Yep.
Shore. Middle of the next day, you are in South Shore, and you come across Lieutenant Elian.
Wait, did you want me to stay outside again?
No, you can come in.
You'll come in.
We're like, it's fine.
Nick, we're on Town
Just
1.
know.
Is that my South Shore spot?
You start doing some freaky stuff, I'll end you.
Yeah, Town 1.
You say that a lot.
Middle
It
of the
Yeah,
day.
it starts to lose its
I
meaning
will
if you say it more than like a couple times.
I've killed a lot of people. I say it a lot because I do it a
Yeah.
lot.
Yeah.
Where are we going?
Town 1.
Town 1.
Just for effect.
You're still a fishy guy. You still do fishy things.
I smell myself.
It's
I'm
like,
alright.
what? Yeah.
So you get to
Brian,
the
for information.
you get through the invisible barrier, and you see the town. All of you marching in, and there's a couple guards at the gate, and they immediately look at the new member of the party, and they look at Shiro and Finn, and they say, "Who's this?"
Hello.
This is Rook.
He can wait at the gate if you want him to, but we need to go in and recover something.
He's been a big help.
You trust him.
We trust him.
Yes, we trust him a lot.
Mildly.
Frogman.
Mildly.
Okay. He
I
nods
don't
and
really care.
lets you in. Town is as it was when you left it. Seems peaceful.
Same.
People are out. There's no one in the water. I guess I should explain this for
Mind
Rooks.
control.
It's like a little coastal town. So there's some piers out there. There's nothing in the water. Water's empty. There's a bunch of boats at the dock. This town is full of Yuan-ti, like mostly human-looking Yuan-ti and humans. The architecture in this town is there's two different types. There's this sort of one a little more elf-looking and gothic, and one is a bit more stone and sandstone and jingle, that kind of thing. There is one big fort, sort of at like a plateau in the off center of the town. The only other big buildings you see is you see a windmill as you come in, and there's looks like you presume the town hall, and a big warehouse next to it in the middle of town. But you get the occasional nod as you guys come in. Rook gets a lot of stares, just like as you guys did when you first entered this town. The kids are like tugging on their parents, pointing at the new guy.
Oh yeah.
And
I say to Rook that you see those yellow markings on the bottom of the boats, of those boats. That's because there's a giant fish that lives.
A giant fish? More like a kraken.
It will eat whatever is in.
Oh, yeah, he's come in contact with that thing.
I have.
Yeah.
If he's got first-hand experience of
He
getting-
has first-hand experience.
Look at all the fungus on his
Yeah,
face.
nothing.
you see, as you guys walk by the inn, the tavern, you see Haggis, little old human lady, outside sweeping the step, and she sees you and she waves and says, "Oh, hello. Did you? I thought you were out with Tova.
Tova came back. We brought Tova back.
Oh, she went back out again.
What?
God dang it.
Oh,
Do you know where she went?
A whole bunch of them went out.
A whole bunch.
They don't tell me things. I just tend to the bar, but I overhear things.
We'll ask
They
Elliot
went,
when we
I don't know
see
where
him.
they went. It was pretty secret, but a big group of them went out.
Okay.
Of course they did.
Nice
Yeah,
seeing
of
you though.
course.
She
Yes,
looks. She kind of
course. Always
squints.
nice
You
seeing
too.
you, Haggis.
Squints at the half elf.
Hello.
Nods.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. And her face completely
He's
changes
a
when she
nice
looks at,
guy,
the,
Haggis.
looks at the rest of you.
It's like Haggis, it's okay.
Good
You
times.
goes
have an
back to
unfortunate
sweeping.
name.
What do you mean by my name?
See what I mean?
lightning bolt from her.
Yeah. Everyone in this town's like Superman strong.
Yeah.
And named after Scottish food.
She shakes her head and goes and back to brooming, sweeping. Where would you like to go? To the fort to talk with
Elian,
Elian.
yeah.
So you get to the
Yeah.
fort. You see Elian, and he nods to you, and he sees Shiro. He goes, "Oh, I'll go get it." And he runs back. He sends one of his peons back. Runs back. Comes back with a sheathed sword, katana. Hands it over to Elian. He hands it to you and says, "We apologize for the mishap, but you'll find it's a fine blade."
I'll pull it out and inspect it for
Well-
a moment.
Roll that.
What if?
What's investigation? Let's see what you see about this sword.
Investigation. Oh wait, can I? No, never mind.
Ooh, 19.
Looks really nice. It's nothing like magical, but it's very well balanced. It's got like a little filigree in the handle, and on the pommel is nicely shaped. They put a lot of effort into it. Nicely made katana.
I'm gonna go find a spot where I can kneel down, and I'm gonna place it in front of me and say a prayer and
Okay.
do a little thing with the sword. And I'll hand them the other weapons I have and put the katana on and have that as my only weapon.
Okay. They take some and they'll make great training weapons. We'll take
Thank
them.
you.
While he's doing that, where did Tova and all of them go? We hear they left town again.
I don't know anything about that.
Does he know anything about that?
Roll me that insight check.
$15?
You can all tell that he is clearly lying.
You are lying.
Tell us where she is.
I'm like, come on, man. That wasn't even convincing.
Says, yeah, they've left, but I can't disclose where they went.
Can't tell us.
Where they went
Why
from
can't you tell us?
oh god, so many character names. What's the leader of this town? The
Shikajla.
Yankee. Shikajla.
What if they're in danger? We could help.
If they left with a bunch of wizards, then
They'll be fine. Who are you?
How many people are with her?
I'm Rook. Hello.
Like, who are you?
I was stuck in a cave with Tova for a while.
Nice story.
Thank you. I'm gonna write that one down.
Stuck in a cave with Dova.
all right. So you're not gonna tell us anything. If we find out any information on that turning her back into a person instead of a bear.
That's above my pay grade.
Okay.
That's you want to speak
Uh-oh.
with the wizards.
Uh-oh. What if, uh-oh.
Oh,
What if
is
went
that
to
where they went?
attack Rao?
I was thinking about that, but I don't know if attack is the word. Maybe just go.
When he says that, I look at the other guy's face and see if
Oh, if he reacts.
he reacts to them saying that.
Roll insight.
24.
I say, please do not be attacking Rao.
You don't really get anything off of him. He doesn't respond to that.
Are you trying to attack Rao? Because they're gonna die. There's no saving.
There's no saving.
There's no saving them. We just need to.
He looks at you and he says, "Listen, I don't know what you're talking about, but it's probably best you go."
Oh, of course.
Fine, we'll go.
He says that to the frogman.
Oh,
Yeah.
just wow.
Doesn't like the frogman.
Listen, I'm staying here at the party, alright? So if you want me to leave the whole
He's
party
standing
will leave.
behind me. He's like,
Listen, buddy.
He says, "You've done a lot of good for us, and we appreciate it, but this is our business."
Thank you for the sword.
yeah,
He nods.
Let's head out.
yeah.
Yeah, that's
We'll get out of here. Unless
Okay.
we want to try to ask Shikajla. But I don't think
We
that's a good
could.
idea now.
No. Let's just go. We'll let
Yeah,
them
we'll
deal
get out
with
of
it.
here. Whatever they're gonna do, they're gonna do it.
We'll deal with the aftermath. That's what we're good at.
Yep. We're
Okay.
good at setting things in motion.
It's middle of the day here in South Shore. What would you like to do? Are you leaving immediately?
I suppose
Where
we're
are you
gonna
going?
leave pretty quick. Yeah.
Okay.
We're gonna go to Crawport.
Okay.
Straight there.
It's probably a good place to end it. So we'll
Yeah.
close out here as you guys are getting ready to take off out of South Shore and walk some more. This is the walking day.
Oh yeah, I know. Sorry.
All
We
right.
got to fight in.
As we leave South Shore, I tell them it didn't seem like they were like he reacted to them. Reacted to you guys saying about going to attack.
I sure hope not, because that'll be ugly.
You guys also know
I
that,
don't know.
that Elian is just lieutenant. He's not. I mean, he's important, but he's not like
Yeah.
big time
Super
important. Yeah, he's just sort of a leader of a guard group. So it's possible he doesn't know anything about it.
Okay. All right.
Okay.
Well. Okay. We're off to walking some more.
Road trip.
Walk.
Road trip.
All right.
We got a couple fights. A lot of
Oh,
role
there it is.
playing.
Hey, I found my window that had my guy in it.
Oh,
Well, good thing you found it now.
It was behind the
a
other
little
window.
late.
All right.
You should label those.
You know what? What I need is another screen. Fix everything. All right.
Need another.
I don't know.
Thanks for watching, everybody.
Yeah, thanks for
And,
watching, everybody.
We'll be back
Oh, yeah,
on
sure.
Friday, same time.
Same time.
More walking. And
Deft and dorky plug.
oh yeah, right. If you enjoyed this, and when we'll be excited about what happens on Monday nights on the Def and Dorky channel, we play more D&D, where Isaac, I don't know where you are over there. You're somewhere over that way. Is GM, and we
He's under me.
we play on Monday nights. That's the point.
Oh yeah.
At-
On the street.
That's the point.
7:30 p.m. Central Time. All right. I post the channel, but I don't have it with me, so.
Hard to look it up.